Welcome, welcome. Let me do a sound check real quick. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was going through my library and this and another song, I don't know if it's like how I word it. It brought me to humility. Is that the right word? It just opened my heart maybe a little bit more. This is one of them. This one's called Frozen in Time. And we also have the full moon, so I felt like this is a perfect song to play. Ashay, let's get it. Woo woo!
Frozen in time, what is time to mine? Grew up late, still kept my shine. Trapped in the mind, under the moonlight. So open the art, crying out, dear God, why? Think it's time the dead and light rise. So let's rise, golden wings with the
Golden eye.
Came too far to self-sabotage. Our seeds, we shining now. Upgrades, my soul is screaming, screaming loud. Waking up, standing out of the crowd. Don't need an entourage, I'm coming from the clouds. And I'm coming down.
Hey Emma, welcome goddess. Let's go.
Grew up late, still kept my shine. Feel the etheric resonance, electric magnetic slide. Eat the waves, eat the vibe. Feeling trapped in the mind,
under the moonlight. This is old. I miss this energy.
Think it's time to dead and
Life.
rise. So let's rise.
Golden with golden eye.
Came too far to
Sabotage.
Seeds be shining now. Upgrades, my soul is screaming,
Screaming loud.
Waking up, standing out of the crowd. Don't need an entourage, I'm coming from
the cloud.
I'm coming down. Coming down. Chariot.
Look at the love. Let's go.
Frozen in time, what is time to mine? Grew up late, still
got my shine.
Feel the etheric resonance, electric magnetic slide.
Woo, woo.
Waves, eat the vibe. Feeling trapped in the
Mind to the moonlight. Hey,
crying out,
dear God, why?
Think it's time to dead and light rise. So let's rise.
Golden wings with the golden eye.
Came too far to
Sabotage.
Seeds be shining now. Upgrades, my soul is screaming, screaming loud. Waking up, standing out of the crowd. Don't need an
No
entourage.
entourage.
I'm coming from the clouds and I'm coming down. Coming down. Chariot. I'm phasing in and out. It's the lions on the ground. Echoing the light. I'm feeling it now. Frozen in time.
There's just so much energy.
Grew up late,
Still kept my shine.
Feel the etheric resonance, electric magnetic slide. Eat the waves, eat the vibe. Feeling trapped in the mind,
Under the moonlight.
So open the art, crying out,
Dear God, why?
Think it's time to dead and
Light rise. Normally I wouldn't play this song, but it kind of opened my heart. This song right here opened my heart a little bit. This one, and you know me, I gotta play some music. I will never chill till it's heaven on earth. Oh my God, tonight's about to be lit. Tonight is about to be lit.
I want
Heaven on earth.
I want it now. Open the sky. Bring heaven down to earth. To earth. Oh. Star family, I know
That you're looking down. I just wanna that I'm ready now.
Taking over the clouds and we getting on.
Hold on. I'm happy because I got my mod here. I'm able to block people. I'm so excited, bro. Bring the smoke. I'll block you so fucking quick. Tonight ain't the night, bro. We getting lit. Let's go. I'm calling on you through the sky. Come alive, yeah. Put your hands up high, yeah. Write this on my star family, yeah. It's like no one really understands me, so I keep on marching, gotta keep going now. Moving on to the top, it's like I'm marching heaven bound. I'm feeling great, full of love and amazing grace. I want heaven on earth. I want it now. Open the sky. Come on. Bring heaven down to earth. To earth. Star family, I know that you're looking down. And I just wanna show that I'm ready now. Taking over the clouds and we getting high. Getting high. Falling in love, yeah. Coming on you through the sky. Woo! Activate my. Wait. I don't remember this one. We're about to find out together. If it's ass, I will not play it. Press your heart to make the pressure make diamonds, and don't you ever stop so bad as you are. Oh, pretty mommy, so glossy. I mean the way you got me, she got me feeling so. Ooh, mommy, got me so sweet, naughty. Solar drip down my body. Let's get into it, feel it. Awesome, divine, inside. Come alive, come alive. Feel the flow, the plasma activate the core nova. Off spark, begin to climb vortex up. Yes, the oversoul dragon, solar fly. Wish I wish with all my heart to fly with the land never apart. I'm a mighty lyric, wish upon a shooting star. I'm a nova portal. I apologize for that, guys. That was disrespectful. This song right here is a beautiful disaster. And that's why I love this one. You're gonna see why. Fucking Terry. Yeah, together. So the portal activate. Step on, big step off. Time and space. We gotta do. Oversoul, elevate, make a move. Like to wake, great escape. So what I do, paradigms, walls, shit. Towers, walls. Off the wheel again. Get out my face. Child of the rose, no other fucking you're my beautiful disaster. This shit fire, ready? You can't stop it. You can't keep my divinity. I am my enemy. Send it off the clouds beyond the 33. Let's go get high. Beautiful disaster. Miracle, yeah, in the flesh. You ready? I don't think you're ready. Oh, through the fire, through the pain. I reclaim everything that was taken. Come rolling. The child is the sun. She is divine. Energy move through the veins, move through me, through the galaxy, out the tell me not what it is. Deep is love. Die. Get out my face. Child of of the rose, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am a beautiful disaster.
Hybrid, you can't stop it.
Can't keep my divinity.
Send it off the clouds, beyond the 33.
Let's go get high.
Beautiful disasters, made miracle, yeah, in the flesh. Diamond, yeah, give my best. Oh,
everything that was taken, come my way. I'm a royal, inherit by divine.
child of the sun, that she is divine.
Was it glitching for you guys? Let me know. I'm watching the replay. It looked a little glitchy. Yeah, we getting lit tonight. I ain't no chill. We gotta go Ronin. But first, I got some great news. I'm starting videos for my 15th time dimension matrix, and I'm gonna break it down. It's about to be lit. It's about to be lit. But yeah, I've spoke about this for years, but I don't know, something like this, you really can't. It takes time. Some things just take time, bro. Like, sit with your ass, and that's gonna take some years. You know what I mean? Hold on, I gotta find Go Ronin, because I gotta go Ronin real quick.
Really on the grind, don't know really what to say.
Okay,
To
I'll
the
take the
morning,
crystal ring
to
today.
the morning, I forget. Shh, don't tell nobody, I forget how to make love. But damn, isn't it all love, right? Oh, had to adjust the tune, set my sights, make me roam, big step on deck, make me go Nova, boom. I don't care how you feel, so shut the fuck up. Listen, if I had to go by how I feel, I never would be here living. I'm a miracle, came back down here, and you want me to tolerate something so little, lymphatic energy. What's the riddle, the rhyme? You don't know. Oh, echo slow motion in time. Yeah, if I'm too much, I refuse. I keep my all, my will, get to the gods. Will never ever stop. Oh, Satan remembers me, that burn, that bruise. Conviction, art, emerald order. Who do you think they taught?
Get the water in Palo Santo.
Just
in case you forgot.
The tomb, damn, more than just
Awaken the gods.
Waking the body, come alive. Push the start, we gon' raise it up, heaven on earth now. Through us, light show, hype speed, let's go. So star shine, time shine, guardian 999, going Ronin. I swear to God, waiting for the smoke, but damn, I'm chosen. Neutral, really, oh my God, I forgot.
Neutralizing is a thing.
Alchemists, they feel it, they're
lost
in the pain. The pressure, they love the pressure, embrace the thing. It's the fire, it's okay. I'm the scorpion king, rise, phoenix, spirit, jubilee, freaking freak. I don't care, you feeling me, young Neptune, go Ronin. The sea,
we here,
9 realms, guardian, protector, steward, oceanic God, who's still center where the worlds collide. Let's go supernova, nova, north, no jump, electric slide. It's okay, sweet chariot, golden eye, 444 planetary structure as we emerge. Architect, young Neptune, CEO on the rise. Let's go and fly, building cities in the sky, guided by the art, the heart, the beat, come alive. Nova, let's go. I be really on the grind. Don't know really what to say. To the morning, to the morning. I forget. Don't tell nobody. I forget how to make love, but damn, isn't it all love, right? Oh, had to adjust the tune, set my sights, make me roam, big step on deck, make me go Nova, boom. I don't care how you feel, so shut the fuck up. Listen, if I had to go by how I feel, I never would be here living. I'm a miracle, came back down here, and you want me to tolerate something so little, lymphatic energy. What's the riddle, the rhyme? You don't know. Oh, echo slow motion in time. Yeah, if I'm too much, I refuse. I keep my all, my will, get to the gods. Will never ever stop. Oh, Satan remembers me, that burn, that bruise, conviction, art, emerald order. Who do you think they taught? It even wasn't my words, my spirit, you dumb ass. Just in case you forgot.
People be forgetting. It happens, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna show you a video I created. I got 2 videos to show you, and they're lit.
Every light you see represents someone who chose growth, creativity, and community. Builders, artists, teachers, musicians, dreamers. You belong here. Welcome to Go Nova. The future isn't built by spectators. It's built by the people who show up first. Become a founding member of Go Nova and help build what's next. If these transmissions have inspired you, thank you.
Damn, Daddy!
Every contribution helps you get more music, more living transmissions,
Yeah.
and more Go Nova.
Go Nope. Oh yeah, I gotta add music to it. Damn.
Welcome to the 15-dimensional Time Matrix Academy. Today, we begin exploring the architecture behind consciousness itself. Before we can understand reality, we must first understand the architecture through which reality is organized. This is more than a diagram. It's a framework for exploring consciousness, reality, and the evolution of human awareness.
You're tuned in to King Chains, live every day at 10 p.m.
Hold on, before I finish this, is it glitchy on your guys' end? Yo, it's glitchy. I'll start this whole thing over, bro. It's cause I'm locked in, I'm phase locked in, I'm enjoying this, dude. Let's run this all the way back, bro. Come on. We here. That's how you know this is about to be lit. Let me know when it works though, guys. Give me purple hearts.
Welcome to the 15-dimensional Time Matrix Academy. Today, we begin exploring the architecture behind consciousness itself.
Thank you. Yeah, we here.
Before we can understand reality, we must first understand the architecture through which reality is organized. This is more than a diagram. It's a framework for exploring consciousness, reality, and the evolution of human awareness.
You're tuned in to King Chains, live every day at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
Episode 1, the 15th Dimensional Time Matrix.
Oh, we lit!
The Academy Introduction. Welcome everyone, I'm truly
All of a sudden the transmission is unstable. As soon as I get hyped, bro, I get any type of animated.
excited that you are here, whether this is your very first episode or you've been with us from the beginning. I want to thank you for investing your time into one of the greatest investments that you will ever make, your own consciousness. Over the next 30 episodes, we're going to explore one of the most ambitious models of reality ever assembled, the 15th dimensional time matrix. Consciousness, system thinking, ancient cosmology, modern metaphysics, symbolism, psychology, and what all these ideas may reveal about the evolution of human awareness. But let me make something very clear from the beginning. This is not a series about telling you what to believe. This is a series about teaching you how to think. We'll ask difficult questions, compare traditions, we'll distinguish observation from interpretation.
Guys, I apologize if it's glitchy. This is called false power, false authority. When you try to control other people, that's what bullies do. Or Emma said it, it's a lot of energy. She said she could feel it in her throat, chest, and womb. Yeah, we tapping in. We locking in. It is. That's so true, because you could be here in your mind, you could be here in your body. A lot of you are fully present. I know I'm present. and you're a whole superconductor. I don't know what to do. Give me purple hearts when it stops glitching. I'll finish the video. It says the connection's better. She said just keep going. It's bullshit. You're right though. Come on.
Symbolism from literalism. Philosophy from science.
Hold on, I gotta rewind that because that was a big gem that just dropped, and I want to make sure people hear that part. Hold on.
Questions, compare traditions, will distinguish observation from interpretation. Symbolism from literalism.
Boom.
Philosophy from science, and information from understanding. Our goal isn't simply to accumulate knowledge, because I believe the next stage of human evolution isn't just technological, it is neurological, it's philosophical, it's civilizational, it's the evolution of what I call the celestial brain, the capacity to hold greater complexity without becoming overwhelmed, to think across multiple systems without becoming confused, to remain grounded while exploring the extraordinary, to become intelligent enough to navigate a rapidly changing world with clarity, humility, and responsibility. This academy is my contribution to the future, to that future. Every episode builds on the one before it. So if you're just joining us, I encourage you to begin with episode 1 and move through the series in order. You can find every lesson right here on YouTube and inside GoNova ecosystem at gonova.online, where we will continue expanding this body of work
the throne
together. So let's begin
the journey.
today's transmission.
Now there is the sound. On YouTube and Bangla.
That was only the intro too. I love doing this, bro. This shit is awesome. Yeah, so that would be just part of the series of me really, I'm talking, it'd be really formal, but maybe at the end of these I can literally have an open discussion. I don't know. We'll see. But tonight, we diving in. We just
You
get
are
the
not
party
just
started.
watching. You are part of the signal. Thank you for being here. Your presence matters. Interstate Neptune. My transmissions, music, videos, and living library are waiting inside GoNova. Stay connected. You do not want to miss what is coming next. You have entered a living transmission. Put on your headphones, tap like, share the signal, and follow the station. Watching a longer transmission,
You can feel when the energy goes up, the transmission becomes unstable.
tap 2 times speed and ride the current. Stay with the signal. Pause for a sovereign reset. Drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Take 1 deep breath. You are safe inside the signal.
Tonight, this is the collective promotion. The Buck Moon illuminates the architecture. The invisible sun enters the Aquarian network. Sovereign intelligence becomes civilizational order.
You tuned in
The
to
ocean
King
still
James,
remembers
live
my
every day
name.
at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
There you are. I'm home.
For our victory! Long live the realm! Long live the sovereign!
Go Nova, become luminous.
Guys, I don't even know what to say. I apologize for the glitching. It ain't gonna fucking... That don't mean nothing. We diving in. Well, what we got left? We got nothing left. I gotta dive in? Is that what this means? Collective promotion. It don't feel like a collective promotion. Yeah, well. Listen, big stepper. You are so evolved. You're so attractive. You're so well put together. Came a long ways. My phone froze. Interesting. She said, don't stop, keep going. Deep dive in the ocean. Love potion number 999. Sweet divine. Stand out the crowd, gentlemen among the swine. Love the energy, but I hate my voice. Like if they had a choice, I'ma whip it out anyways. Ooh, gonna begin to slay anything or non-thing that be in my way. Going Ronin, royal violent Trojan. I might say violent. Collective promotion family. Lock in. What happening? Lock in.
Bass got this.
Can't stop, won't stop. Passion dragon. Big old wagon. And I'm laughing. Yo, take this time, get your water. Shake Shakira. Yes. Move the energy, go.
Bass got this.
Big stepper. Big stepper of a lifetime. Get your water. Let me tell you something. This is the collective promotion, and I want to say thank you guys that tarried in this room, because you know it could have, you know, regardless of the spectrum or what the fuck ever, the fact that you're here, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You are value. This is a collective promotion. Grand Soul Star Rising. So the age of outsourced authority is over, bro. It's over. Over, red fucking rover. Leo Aquarius axis reveals the operating system. Jupiter is amplifying the visible. Pluto brings the hidden architectures to the surface. Grand fucking Soul Star Rising. Ami panena ponana ponaham. Planetary stewards, oceanic guides, builders and architects, guardians, protectors, teachers, healers, node holders, quantum technicians, sound keepers, solar architects, prime creators, foundational beings, crystal sun carriers, bridge keepers, dream weavers, heart governors, seed keepers, living pillars, sacred craftsmen. I'm gonna keep going. This is why I did this. Keepers of divine order, artists of the living world, carriers of grace, guardians of beauty. On over. Architects of a coherent culture. Harmonic anchors. If you're here, this is what you are. You are. Period. A harmonic anchor. A prismatic intelligence. A network steward or guardian of the looking glass. You are, my friend, a royal monad. Throughout the living planetary lattice. This is the collective promotion. Straight the fucking level up. Grand Soul Star Rising. Fullness in your beauty, not in wonder, and questioning, but in being. Intelligence of your breath, the chamber behind performance. Let your shoulders lower. Let the jaw release. The nervous system understand that we are not gathering to manufacture fear, but we are not gathering to turn the sky into a theater of superstition tonight. We are not gathering to make dramatic predictions so the personality can feel temporarily important. We are gathering to read structure, to examine pressure, to understand polarity, to recognize what the celestial mirror is revealing about the psychology, relational, technological, spiritual, civilizational. Big words, right? Architecture operating through the collective field. Okay? Because this full moon is not merely a beautiful object in the night sky. In the phase, the buck moon is not the deepest part of the story. The buck moon takes its name from the seasonal period when the antlers of the buck are growing again. New structure emerging from the head. Real shit, bro. I've been getting in this energy. I told you this last live. You know, I remember just dropping and doing 25 push-ups. Bah! It's that energy. Ah! That was minimum. We made it a challenge, me and the boys. We used to be like, yo, drop and give me a 50 clip right now. I'm getting that energy back. New authority is developing. That's that inner authority. The crown still covered in living tissue. Strength returning through the biological process that cannot be rushed. And there is something precious in that symbol because the collective is entering confrontation but with authority. Not only external authority, but the authority to decide what is true. Authority to govern attention. Authority to regulate impulse. Authority to determine what enters the nervous system. What becomes belief and what becomes behavior? What becomes culture and what eventually becomes a civilization? This is not simply just a moon of emotion. It is a moon of structural illumination. And real authority is sovereignty. Sovereignty. Mind, body, and soul. Straight up. It's the kind of authority you walk in a room and fucking mental illness, none of that low astro, nothing touches you. Bang. Peace be still, motherfucker. And you're in your wholeness, you're in your fullness, in your radiance. That's a minimum, by the way. That's real authority. When you can walk in a room and connect with people to regulate nervous system where people can feel safe. Authority of control and stuff like that is it's lower intelligence. Real authority is sovereignty. The authority to determine what enters your nervous system is powerful. This moon is structural. A full moon across the Leo Aquarius axis. I made a whole fucking oracle deck about planetary harmonics. The personal sun facing the collective network and the sovereign exact tension within the field. You know, you reorganize the Shiza, welcome Trina, come on in. Let's go. So pressure has to reorganize around you. Perception has to reorganize around people's imagination, communication, and actions. This is not an isolated symbol. It is an architectural one. A line of amplification between the visible and the hidden. Between the radiance and the shadow. Between the expansion and the compression. Between the individual's will and the collective conscious. Between value and action. Between masculine and feminine intelligence. Between personal sovereignty and the coordinated civilization. And this is anchored. Time Lord. You're not swimming through fucking developing yourself. You know, you went through the solar embryo, you created yourself. Now we're fucking creating. Anyways, the dream entered the world. Hello. This is where the official timeline has brought us. Welcome. This is the collective promotion. The garden became a living network. The lion remembered its heart. The inner sun took the throne. Your inner authority. The heart became a sun. The light became architecture. The pillar took their place. The garden remembered its beauty. Consciousness learns to distinguish the map from the territory. And you know what's so damn interesting? Goddess Aquarius Leo. Is that your placement? I could be off, but that could be your placement too. And these are also polarities of each other. That's crazy. That's amazing. Anyways, so the sovereign heart made a move. Yeah, the body was asked to carry the revelation. Saturn demanded structural integrity. And wow, that is what you are, structural integrity. You are something of a big stepper. You are foundational, okay? I didn't say feelings. I didn't say fucking idealism. I said what you are foundational. Through the time continuum, you're still fucking standing. You're supposed to crash out, but you didn't. Okay? Saturn demanded structural integrity, and you're still standing. Mercury demanded a review. The full moon now brings this illumination and the road towards the 8-8 threshold. Do you understand? 8-8 threshold demands embodiment. Embodiment. Embodied destiny. Embodied. Ooh, body on body. Hold on. I gotta play that song now. We're only 40 minutes in, family. They be doing psychological shit while I'm live, bro. The whole time it said transmission unstable due to network weakness. What the fuck? Yeah, we tapping in though. We really locked in, right, Emma? Her birthday is literally sun and moon, exactly what we experience right now. That's dope as a bitch. And I think she told me that a couple times. My memory ain't the best. And I remember that. Trying to find this song. It goes body on body on body on. I don't think I have it on here. It is what it is. We're gonna do Wish for You. Come on. Tapping in, family. We locked in. It's called Phase Locked. Sync. We.
Oh, here I am again. This time I'ma give my all. Listen, I'll be back to the source. Divine time, so
It really is, though. It really is. Ashe, beautiful combo. Yep. A lot of you outgrew your environment and you're doing it with grace. You know, we're having different issues. We're not wandering, lost in our identity. We're more working on our temperament of being pissed the fuck off and communicating properly. You know what I mean? We're developing ourselves. And neutral is a real flame. Anyways, I'm doing too much. Come on.
oh, here I am again. No emperor, I am.
Heard the flow rise up out soon, activate the body.
Spirit begin to move, eternal flame. God is baby, it's true. Wish for many things.
In my heart, wish for you.
Shifting the mood, divine time, so dance me.
I love it when you move.
Listen, I'll be back to the source.
We got Leos in the room, come on.
Flame with fire.
I heard the call. 10:55.
Activate the body, spirit begin to move. Eternal flame, God is baby, it's true. Wish for many things.
Think my heart, wish for you. Shifting the mood.
Divine time, so dance me.
I love when you move.
Oh, here I am again. No emperor, I am. Mighty Leo,
I got Jupiter and Leo and Venus.
listen, I'll be back to the source.
Flame with fire.
I heard the call. Rise up, altitude, activate the
Body.
body. Spirit begin to move. Eternal flame, God is baby, it's
Use
true.
your wings.
Wish
Hey.
for many things.
Hey,
Wish
push,
for you.
push.
Shift the room, our divine time, so dance me.
Love it when you move. Seventh sun rising. We always rising. I don't give a fuck. You always rising. Horizon. Okay, we oscillate perfectly, harmonically, whatever. We gotta find the right words, cause you know. We do what we gotta do. Whatever. What the fuck? You know what I mean? This is the harmonic principle. So when we talk about Leo, it don't have to be biofracted where there's polarities. We got to look at the whole spectrum. So we got to look at a harmonic. And the perfect illustration of that is Goddess in this room in the chat. I mean, quite literally, her sun and moon placement are this, dude. Like, real shit. And it makes sense. Because she's very creative. She does a lot of art. She connects with people. Like, bro, ooh, if you really knew what she is awesome, first of all. But she does body painting. That's living art. You talking about some you gotta be a Leo and Aquarius to do some shit like that. Yo, for real though. But this ain't a personified situation. I'm telling you to look at the spectrum, asshole. Obviously, you're the whole damn wheel over, so. We can also be like, who cares too? Anybody could be who cares. Who cares, right? Who give a fuck? Some of us are geeks, bro. Full on wizards out here, bro. Yeah. Do we tap in? What's the vibe, family? We are on the path. We are on the path. 8-8 threshold demands embodiment. Think it's a joke. It's not. You're birthing. You're supposed to outgrow the program. You're supposed to outgrow the womb. You're supposed to outgrow the fucking story, bro. This full moon is illuminating that path, and this is not a collective of disconnected spiritual events. It's a development sequence of truth, correction, responsibility, illumination, and full-on embodiment. First, the distortion, and now the recognized. Then the structure is examined, then responsibility returns to the individual. Then the full moon reveals what can no longer remain unconscious. Then this 8-8 corridor asks whether the revelation can become lived authority. Not declared authority, not performed authority, not aesthetic sovereignty, but lived authority. This is the transition from personal awakening into a civilizational intelligence. Damn. This has nothing to do with the hierarchy, me versus you, soul to whatever. You already went on a soul retrieval. This is about developing yourself. This is about growth. This is about expanding our consciousness and our awareness. Not everybody who's awakened individually knows how to function collectively, and that's not good or bad. That's development. It's okay. We're learning together. We are original source intelligence. I say this because we can grow from here, bro. This is what we call a cornerstone. And we build on that. We're not lost at sea. We're rooted in that. That's something to talk about, bro. You're the living intelligence. Source intelligence. The original source If you get off that fucking shit, you're going to get lost, Looney Tune. Psychological, give me stories. Bullshit, pamper me, baby Babylon. You need stories. Get off the nipple. We are self-sustaining cosmic anchors. This is the transition from a personal awakening into a civilized intelligence. And you embody the future and the ancient, and you are bringing that shit in now. And that now is the part where I'm talking about. It takes a Terry, a different intelligence. You are here embodied and in mind and in spirit. Not everybody who rejects control knows how to govern themselves. Not everybody who speaks of sovereignty can tolerate accountability. Not everybody who speaks of unity understands systems. Not everybody who speaks of love understands power. Not everybody who speaks of ascension understands embodiment. Let me cook. Not everybody who carries a brilliant signal has developed a vessel capable of transmitting it without distortion. That is the test now. For the collective is not merely being asked to awaken. It's being asked to become governable from within. A lot of you are way ahead of the game, but guess what? I'm still gonna fucking cook. Okay? This is the buck moon. The buck moon is the crown still growing. The authority must mature before it can carry power. The traditional symbolism of the buck moon gives us a useful entry point. The buck's antlers are not just some ornaments. They are structure, defense, they are display, they are maturity, they are competition, navigation through the living environment. But during their growth, the antlers are still forming. They are powerful but vulnerable. They are crowned but unfinished. Damn. Visible but not fully hardened. This mirrors the condition of the collective sovereignty. Many people have awakened enough to reject the old authority, but they have not yet developed the internal architecture required to replace it. And I'm telling you right the fuck now, that is so true. They have grown antlers. Trina said it, the wisdom. Come on, she cooking. But no mature crown. They can identify the manipulation, but cannot constantly regulate their own reaction. This takes time to develop devotion. These words mean something. It's not like, woe is me, I'm a victim. This should be a beautiful thing. Making contact with your avatar. Engaging with your matrix. Engaging. Not escaping. This is different from this death culture, but really getting, every one of you have your own relation. You have your own connection. You honor your vessel. You need your vessel, you understand? Many people have awakened enough to reject the old authority, but they have not yet developed the internal architecture. This, what we call infrastructure, to become architecture required to replace it. They have antlers growing, but no mature crown. They can identify that, whoa, there's manipulation, but they cannot consistently regulate their own reaction, their nervous system. There's no fucking pill for that, dude. You have to, it's oscillating and breathing through it, sitting at a bench. It could have been 8 to 12 years. A lot of us had to tarry for this. It's a beautiful process, but however it is, it is. Hop in your whip. Hop in your avatar. StarCommander, you could do this. We gotta move on. We gotta keep going. These are for people that distrust centralized power but remain governed by the algorithm. This is for people that haven't fully tarried. Emotional. Charisma, group pressure, resentment, and unexamined belief. They speak of personal truth but confuse personal conviction with universal accuracy. They reject obedience but have not developed discipline. They reject the hierarchy but recreate hierarchy through popularity and spiritual status by follower count. Control of interpretation. They reject external domination. All I'm doing right now, family, is talking about a threshold. This isn't a matter of your worth, who you are, but this is a threshold. People that reject external domination, cool, but they still remain internally dominated by fear. I'm not giving up on nobody. Nobody left behind. They have impulses, they have trauma, they have an appetite, fantasy, and they need to be validated. This buck moon, therefore, symbolizes more than just strength. It symbolizes authority and development. A crown that must become structural, capable of carrying what it represents. Because relation becomes fragmentation. Power without ethical development becomes extraction. Ashe, let's take a Nova breath. I've been cooking. I hear the dog barking. I'll be right back. Ashe, let's go.
Ronin, hey, deep breathing, high voltage. Listen, keep it camera rolling. Send it live, etheric, hot tides. Feel the energy flowing, ocean in motion. What's it mean to be chosen? Listen, beyond reason, just listen. Damn, keep on breathing. Alignment, new earth, planetary steward, leading the charge to the realms unknown and far. Would be a lie to say it was easy, lie to say it was hard. Accepting the truth, I am more than this. I come from the stars, mighty leader and royal supreme. Awaken the dragon rider, hear me, ha! We breaking free. Something gon' activate in me. Nova bomb off 1, 2, 3. It's okay and breathe. In alignment, we'll give the gods. I will never stop. Elevate the soul, the Merkava. Alter the state of mind, emotion, the soul. Get aligned, Stella Cabera, Barbara, planetary stewards online. I will never chill. I've already died. Back to life, golden wings, halo eye. Cosmic surfer, new art, planetary, body aligned. Damn, we spine with the glow, mix of cards, so start shine. 999, royal mission, impossible. Call me, I go in,
Go in for the kill.
Determined in my art, superpower, divine will.
A lot of us, I don't know, but I have a dagger, bro. Your own little flow. Alright, come on.
When things don't make sense, it's okay, breathe, sit still. In the trap, had to heal just to feel. They said born in the sin, but now it's a sine wave. I am the sign, let's rain, wait for love, wake up slow, walk back to light. Present and past as we party all night. Deep breathing, high voltage, listen, keep it camera rolling. Ascended live, etheric, hot tides. Feel the energy flowing, ocean in motion. What's it mean to be chosen? Listen, beyond reason, just listen. Planetary stewards online. I will never chill. I've already died. Back to life, golden wings, halo eye. Cosmic surfer, new art, planetary, body aligned. Damn, we spine with the glow, mix of cards, so start shine. 999, royal mission. mission impossible. Call me, I go in for the kill. Determined in my art, superpower, divine will. When things don't make sense, it's okay, breathe, sit still.
Oh, we here, family. Oh, we here for my body soul. You know, authority without maturity becomes aggression. Strength, it's going to symbolize authority in development. Inner authority is, period, type of shit. But I'm still going to cook, because authority without maturity becomes aggression. A crown that must become structural, capable of carrying what it represents. That was a development, bro. It wasn't a quick, ooh, let's get it at Walmart. You understand? Out of here, bro. You don't accidentally swim upstream to the north. No, plant yourself and establish a civilization. You don't accidentally do that. It took divine will, it took human will, it took development, it took growth, it took breathing through some shit, crying through some shit, releasing, purging, building again after all that. You are capable and structural within yourself to represent this. And you are a symbol of this. Period. Freedom without self-regulation becomes fragmentation. We can't have that. Power without ethical development becomes extraction. Visibility without psychological integration becomes performance. Leadership without internal government becomes danger. The crown is growing, but the question is whether the consciousness beneath it is also growing. Quantum technicians' developmental authority requires more than independence, it requires regulation, ethical consent, and the capacity to coordinate personal freedom with collective consequence. Simple terms, wanting your own crown does not mean you are ready to govern. The full moon is exposing structural contradictions. Damn. Illumination does not comfort the system, it reveals it. Damn. The Aquarian full moon standing across from the Leo sun presents a confrontation between two fundamental principles: the sovereign individual and the collective network. I'm telling you, fuck yeah. The goddess in here, she represents exactly this. You can see it. You can see it. The sovereign individual and the collective network, the personal sun in the shared field. The unique center, ooh, confirmation from the train in the fucking background. The unique center of the creative authority. In the larger architecture through which many centers must coexist. Many centers. You are a center. You are a nodal point. I'll fucking cook, bro. I've been talking about this for months. You are established. You are a living fucking pillar. It's not because I said so. It's not because I'm making you feel good. You've been tested by the damn universe. You've been proven. It wasn't a matter of identity, it was development. The personal sun in the shared field. You are radiating, oscillating, breathing with that pulse. The unique center of creative authority. In the larger architecture through which many centers can coexist. Many planets connecting. We all got our center. Leo is asking, who are you when you stop hiding your light? And Aquarius is asking, what happens when your light enters a system containing millions of other sovereign lights? That is some real shit. Leo develops identity. Aquarius tests whether the identity can participate without demanding centrality. Leo develops creative fire, and Aquarius asking whether the fire can become social intelligence. Leo says, stand in your damn radiance. And Aquarius says, now learn how to distribute that radiance without turning the collective into a private stage. Damn. This polarity exposes one of the deepest contradictions inside the spiritual culture. People speak endlessly about individual sovereignty while building communities that depend upon emotional dependency, being charismatic, authority, imitation, status, hierarchy, collective projection, and unquestioned interpretation. They reject external institutions. They rebuild the same institution around a new personality. They reject religious authority. They create spiritual authority who cannot be questioned. They reject political centralization, then place all meaning inside one chosen figure. They speak of awakening while discouraging critical examination. They speak of unity while punishing the difference. They speak of frequency while avoiding material responsibility. They speak of institution while refusing evidence. They speak of freedom while demanding that everybody agree with them. This is precisely what Aquarius exposes. Damn, a network cannot become intelligent if all nodes surrender interpretation to the center. A civilization cannot become sovereign if its people remain psychologically dependent upon whosoever speaks with the greatest confidence. A field cannot become coherent if truth is determined by popularity, by charisma, by fear, by emotional or spiritual status. Trust me, someone that loves you and healthy wants you to be established. They want you to be centered and fucking on your shit, bro. For real. A field cannot become coherent if truth is determined by popularity. The full moon is illuminating this contradiction between proclaimed sovereignty and actual dependence. It is asking, are you governing yourself, or have you simply changed masters? Have you become free, or have you only selected an authority whose language flatters your identity? Have you developed discernment as theater disguised as awakening? Damn. Quantum technicians. A decentralized system becomes intelligent only when individual nodes retain perception, discernment, feedback capacity, and responsibility rather than merely repeating signals from a dominant center. Simply put, changing authorities is not the same as becoming sovereign. Real shit. The sun with Jupiter amplifies the visibility. Like, for my real builders, you should be listening. I'm a builder. I'm taking this. This is some real shit. A lot of us are building sovereign operating system. You'd be wise to listen. Even me. You think I'm separate from this? You a fool. Listen, the sun with Jupiter amplifies the visible. Expansion magnifies whatever the center is already carrying. Every one of you is the center. Santa. The sun in Leo represents the organizing center, the identity, vitality, authority, creative will. The conscious self, the part of a being that says, I am here, I exist, I radiate, I choose, I create. And Jupiter magnifies whatever it touches. It expands, it exaggerates, increases the confidence, increases the visibility, increasing meaning, increasing expectation, increases the possibility. But expansion is not automatically wisdom. Jupiter can amplify generosity. It can also amplify entitlement. It can amplify courage. It can also amplify arrogance. It can amplify hope. It can also amplify denial. It can amplify leadership. It can also amplify the belief that leadership makes one exempt from correction. It can amplify spiritual intelligence. It can also amplify spiritual grandiosity. Damn. Jupiter does not necessarily determine the moral quality of what grows. It increases the scale. So when Jupiter stands with the Leo sun, the centralized question becomes what is being in Captain America. A lot of us are going through basically, listen. You're going through amplification of what's already in the root, the node. A lot of us reroute. This is amplifying leadership. But don't let it amplify the leadership, that belief that leadership makes one exempt from correction. Okay? If the center is coherent, coherence receives greater reach. If the center is inflated, inflation receives greater reach. If the person has integrated responsibility, their authority may become more useful. If the person has confused attention with truth, the performance may become louder. If the leader has developed humility, expanded influence may serve the field. If the leader secretly requires worship, expanded influence may expose the distortion. This is why illumination and amplification must be distinguished. Oh my God, look at the resistance in this message, bro. Phenomenal, bro. This whole fucking message, the phone said transmission is unstable. It is what it is, bro. Every one of you is a CEO of your cymatic, and we're all learning this on a collective level. How to distribute our intelligence network. That's the first ascendant number. But this is being amplified nonetheless, and it's preparing us for this 8-8. 8 people in the room. Let's go. Listen. More light does not always mean more truth. Sometimes more light reveals the instability of the structure that was carrying it. A cracked vessel becomes easier to see when the voltage increases. A coherent vessel becomes more capable of distribution. The Sun, Jupiter, conjunct, therefore, becomes a test of radiance. Radiance. Like real radiance. Like raw energy. I don't mean perfect Hollywood. A test of radiance. Can the individual carry expansion without Can power expand without ethical contraction? Can the sovereign sun become more influential without becoming the only sun allowed in the sky? Damn. Real shit. This ain't a matter of worth, it's a matter of growth, development, humility, feeling, tapping in. Anyways, quantum technicians. Amplification increases the impact of existing patterns. Greater reach, confidence, and visibility or power can strengthen healthy compatibilities or magnify unresolved distortions. Hello. Just an amplification all around, dude. Simple terms. Expansion does not fix the center. It makes the conditions of the center harder to hide. Damn. You solid. You solid. You're true. You know why I know you're solid? Because you're fucking still standing. You keep showing up. You weren't goaded by me. I'm nothing. You were goaded by the fucking universe. Otherwise, you would not be in this room. I don't give a fuck if it says my network is weak. My soul on fire. You know what? I'm about to play this song though. Come on. Let me give a shout out to the Go Nova Apothecary team. They official as fuck. Solid. We're like a month and a half in.
The
Tap
gateway
in.
opens for you. Claim what is yours.
Nova is the only signal. Apothecary open. The elixirs have arrived.
Let's get it.
It's a frequency fix. Handcrafted essence, the ultimate mix.
This is the antidote to ordinary. Go Nova.
Yeah.
The apothecary, the only place for the real. Direct from the workshop, get ready for you.
Chicka boom boom, chicka boom boom.
Exclusive elixir, the signal is true.
Come on. Hey, something gotta move.
Register your details, we dispel the gloom. Name, number,
Ashe.
email, drop it all down.
One sip, the limit breaks. The current awakens what's always been inside. Own every second you were born to rule.
Let's go. You are that signal. You are that center. You are that motherfucker. Do you remember?
Go Nova. Become luminous.
So, for real, we got to talk about it, guys. The moon with Pluto brings the underlayer forward. What has been suppressed seeks representation. Across from the enlarged sun stands the moon near Pluto. The moon represents memory, emotional patterns, instinct, belonging, the body's record of experience, the unconscious loyalties carried through family, through cultures, and ancestral relationship and collective conditioning. Pluto represents the underlayer. I can say a lot about this, but bro, I'm sticking to the script, bro. Pluto is actually transformation. It's actually three things. It's a process. I think what were the ones I did? I said it's that Ptah energy. I used three deities to explain. Yeah, the rebirth. Thank you. So it's like the scorpion, the eagle, and the phoenix. Did you know that? It's a process. When we talk about Pluto, we're talking about a process. Death, life, rebirth. It's a process. So when we talk about Pluto, it ain't just a cute planet. It's a fucking it's death, bro. It's a process, and I want to make sure it stings and it fucking embedded that when we say Pluto, we ain't just talking about, we're talking about a process, bro. Okay, so the moon represents memory, going through a process, emotional patterning, instincts, belonging. You understand? Is it clicking? The body records of experience, the unconscious loyalties that we have carried through the family. Pluto represents the psychological underworld, the hidden economy beneath the idolatry, the wound beneath the authority, the dependency beneath the devotion, and the control beneath the language of protection. When Pluto touches the moon, when this transformation touches the moon, what has remained underneath becomes harder to contain. That does not mean every rumor is true. It does not mean that every suspicion is revelation. It does not mean the collective should abandon discernment and interpret every dramatic event as proof of some hidden plot. That would be another surrender of intelligence. But symbolically, Moon Pluto pressure does correspond with the surfacing of submerged material. Secrets may emerge. Contradictions may become visible. Unspoken, emotional realities may depend upon representations. This is what I mean with the representations. Remember when I said what has been suppressed seeks this representation? These things may surface. A lot of things they need a body, bro, but you are locked in with your inner authority. Let me just snap real quick, bro. You became the center. But I'm still going to talk about this. Secrets may emerge and contradictions may become visible. Unspoken emotional realities may demand representation. Systems may reveal what they have been protecting. People may discover that the official story does not fully explain the behavior. Families may confront what has been carried silently. Communities may recognize the shadow behind their unity. Leaders may be confronted with the difference between their stated values and actual conduct. Individuals may feel emotions that appear larger than the immediate outward. The Moon-Pluto side compresses inward. One largens expression, the other intensifies what has been buried. One says, make it visible, and the other says, look underneath. One can produce spectacle, the other demands the depth. And the danger is the spectacle may become a distraction from the deeper revelation. Not necessarily through some coordinated external deception. Sometimes the human nervous system creates its own false flag. A loud argument distracted from grief. Public outrage distracts from private responsibility. A dramatic enemy distracts from an internal contradiction. An obsession with global secrecy distracts from the pattern operating inside the home. Ashe, welcome Eagle Eye. Let's go 999. None of this is good or bad, but these are just, it's obviously a threshold. Okay? And you are harmonics. So still gonna talk about it though. You know what I'm saying? An deception. So a spiritual war, some type of narrative can distract from the inability to receive correction. Damn. The psyche itself knows how to create spectacle when it does not want to examine the underworld. So yes, something may come from the underworld or underneath, but the mature question is not merely what secrets are they hiding. The mature question is what truth is the spectacle preventing me from examining. Quantum technicians, when suppressed psychological or systemic material begins surfacing, people may use distraction, projection, outrage, fantasy, or external enemies to avoid confronting the deeper contradictions. Simply put, the loudest event is not always the real story. Look beneath the reaction. Damn. This ain't about good or bad or your identity. This is about real shit. Big light and big shadow occupy the same axis. Damn. That's actually very powerful. Yo, this moon is very powerful. The collective promotion. Aye. Oh yeah, we had an hour and a half in. Let's go. Go Nova.
I got this fire building up inside. Feel like I can fly. Oh, something happened inside. My soul begin to fast, and I met them on the side. I still travel through the sky. Golden wings with golden eyes. Yeah. Oh chariot, take me up out it, yeah. Over it, over, so yeah. Nothing left to fear. Over this illusion, losing. I shattered the mirrors, master 9 realms. Even the thought of me, I was the bill. I mean, like, get me out of here. The great escape, I know what I'm doing. Trailblaze my own way. Taking the authority back to the future, present, and past. Hyperspeed, fast. Critics don't know how to act. Stay in your lane. Focus on your path, listen, hear me out. Whispers now become a loud shout. Or mighty lyric, they wanted it, crash out. Stood in when they fell out. All is one with a golden eye. Cloud 9, I got this fire building up inside. Feel like I can fly. Oh, something happened inside. My soul begin to fast, and I met them on the side. I still travel through the sky.
Come on. That's right. Let's get it. Yeah, the fact that you're still standing, you have a whole origin story, bro. The fact that you're here tells the whole story, bro. Damn. Not like a Earth story, personified story, a fucking cosmic ass story, bro. I honor you. I salute you. I appreciate you. Diving on. Almost got too comfortable just now, bro. I forgot I was live. I was about to
Tap
lay
the
back.
code or hit that tag. Cash at me at $King Chains.
Let's go.
Tap the code or hit that tag. Cash at me at $King Chains.
I'm feeling it, 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 This right here, this hit. With headphones, this hit. This smack. Oh my goodness. Pressure on me, I don't vote. I don't know, that's just in my head. Oh, what just happened? Oh, it's in my head. I don't know where that came from, but we here. Yo, for real, North Node Express is a real thing. I don't know, that
Sun's
shit.
still rising.
I'm so happy you said that.
But we're already
I say that. I didn't know.
Arrival in style.
It's really a good thing.
Flow over force.
Hop in the
Always.
whip. Let's go. Do we got any Guardians in this bitch? Any big stepper?
Walking slow,
hey.
They can feel it when the aura hit. I was down and I had to sit with it. Now I'm back and they can't deal with it. I was quiet, I was building. Every loss I turned to a building.
Come on, like, share, comment, join the algorithm. Let the universe know we here, baby. We anchored in this bitch.
I don't move like I used to. Energy I refuse to. Had to die, rest in peace to
yeah, Eagle. Yeah.
Who's that to go to surfer? Got an attitude.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here because we need more men. That's what's up, bro.
Attitude shift, the atmosphere beats that coming through. Miller make it the beer, let's go. This is our year. The rise of the legends, elite God mode, top tier. I was low, but I held my ground. Lost it all, had to turn around. Now the light got a hearing sound. When I move, it's a different sound. They didn't know what it took in me. Now they're all looking at me like, damn, step on the scene, yeah. Pressure on me, I don't fold. Now big step when I walk, whole zone loud. Came back lit, got the glow now. Whole world feel the pressure when I show out. Pressure on me, I don't break. 10 toes down and I don't shake. They ain't see what I made.
Yeah, and we're mama boy. He said we still a baby. Yep, and a mama's boy. Yep. Guardian of the womb. Protectors of the night. Don't get me started, bro.
Now it's me every time that they play. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Now they watch how I step in. Every aura, no question. I was gone. Learn my lesson. Now I'm moving like a solar gone over weapon. Shh, baby, don't talk, just listen. Whole frequency just lifting. The whole world was asleep, but we were gifted. Now they see how we did it. Look, big step, no small moves. Cut ties, I don't stall moves. And every scar got a story. Now it's shining when I walk through. Yeah, I came from the silence, now I move with alignment. They were doubting the timing, now it's perfect, not even trying. Living proof, every storm has a silver lining.
Silver lining, dude. Silver lining is a real thing, guys. I'm trying to tell you.
I was low, but
I held my ground. Lost it all.
Had to turn around. Now the light got them hearing sounds. When I move, it's a different sound. They didn't know what it took in me. Now they're all looking at me like, damn. Step on the scene, yeah, pressure on me. I don't fold now. Big step when I walk, whole zone loud. Came back lit, got the glow now. Whole world feel the pressure when I show out. Pressure on me, I don't break. 10 toes down and I don't shake. They ain't see what I made. Now it's me every time that they play. Yeah.
Before the throne, there was the
Vibes.
journey.
Ooh.
Now, there is the sound. On YouTube and
I be getting distracted with this music, bro. Alright, let's lock in. Come on, listen. Big light and big shadow occupy the same axis. Illumination without discernment can produce distortion. A shizzle. The full moon carries what can symbolically be called a big light and big shadow. Oh. Oh, you pack it. Oh! Let me just chill. The sun with Jupiter, the moon with Pluto. These are some big hitters, bro. The largest visible authority facing the deepest invisible pressure. And I think this is significant on the path to the 8-8. I'm just saying, for those that have been with me more than just a week, you know what I'm saying? They know I've been on this kick, going through these portals. These portals are real, and you're the portal, no doubt. The full moon carries what can symbolically be called big light and big shadow. The sun with Jupiter, the moon with Pluto. The largest visible authority facing the deepest invisible pressure. Expansion facing compression. For real, that's why I've been bitching about my fucking back, bro, and my posture. Did you know your spine has nodal points? It has vector spots. It's a fucking antenna. Expansion that is facing that compression. The overworld facing the underworld. The declared identity facing the hidden architecture. This does not mean light is good and darkness is evil. That's childish division, and it is part of an old operating system. Darkness can contain gestation, memory, potential, the unknown, necessary, rest, unprocessed intelligence. Light can reveal, but light can also expose without understanding. Interrogate without compassion. Blind through the excess. Perform virtue, create spectacle. The issue is not choosing light over darkness. The issue is developing enough consciousness to enter both without becoming possessed by either. And you are innately that. Do you hear me? Oh boy. Because that's not feelings or ego. That's a cornerstone. We gonna start from there. You understand? We are developing ourselves. 144 on the time. Let's go. Oh no, I lied. 134. 0 point Ashe. Can you stand in illumination without becoming self-righteous? Of course. Can you enter the unconscious without becoming paranoid? Yeah. Can you recognize hidden power without turning every uncertainty into a conspiracy? Can you recognize visible authority without worshiping it? Can you allow truth to emerge without manufacturing a conclusion before the evidence arrives? Can you tolerate not knowing long enough for the transition? The ability to remain conscious between revelation and interpretation. Because the moment something is exposed, the nervous system wants immediate meaning. Who did it? Why? What side does this prove? Who is guilty? What does it confirm about me? But immediate interpretation often recruits the old identity. The new intelligence must be able to pause, examine, compare, listen, test, and update. Hold ambiguity, not forever, but long enough to distinguish the revelation I had to develop. Quantum technicians, high emotional intensity narrows perception and increasingly confirmation bias. Discernment requires enough regulation to examine information before identity assigns meaning to it. Seeing something is not the same as understanding it. The Venus-Mars square reveals internal polarizing. Guys, I'm about to go in real quick. Masculine and feminine are functioning before they are identities. In that moment of this full moon, Venus and Mars stand in precise tension. This is significant because the conflict between them land directly upon the Leo-Aquarius axis. Damn. The tension between value and action. Receiving and initiating women. Masculine and feminine intelligence operate through every human being. Do you hear me? Like a freaking battery. Like currents. Every institution, every relationship, and every system. The masculine functions differentiates between the direction, protection, penetration, confusion, establishing boundaries, making decisions, moves energy towards an objective, while the feminine functions, receives, it gestates, it relates, it integrates, it senses context, it nourishes, develops, it recognizes the conditions of the whole. And when these functions are distorted, the masculine becomes domination, aggression, emotionally absent, on conquest, rigid, and a control freak, an asshole. Okay? The feminine becomes self-erased, manipulation through vulnerability, passive aggression, boundaries begin to collapse, emotional enmeshment, and the use of care as hidden power. When the functions are separated, society begins performing war inside itself. Damn. A lot of us were in that within ourselves. Care without boundaries, action without listening, feelings without consequences, logic without embodiment, institutions without examination, protection without tenderness, tenderness without protection. This is why gender rhetoric may become louder under this full moon. But the deeper issue is not merely social debate, it is an internal civil war between functions that were designed to cooperate. Damn. The collective cannot establish harmonic governance while direction and relationship remain enemies. Yeah, we can't have that. We gotta have open ley lines. Bobby. It's real love though. It ain't love like let me like everything that you're doing for no, it's like keeping the lines open in general. Relation. Be reliable, be able, be capable, be ready. Readiness is a real energy. Enemies. The new system requires the masculine clarity that can receive feminine intelligence, and feminine intelligence that is capable of supporting direction without dissolving itself. The mature masculine does not fear the feminine because it does not confuse receptivity with weakness. I fucking find it attractive. The mature feminine does not fear the masculine because it does not confuse direction with domination. And that's attractive. Both must be purified of the survival strategies they have distorted within them. That's what happened. Quantum technicians' healthy functioning requires coordination between the agencies, receptivities, protection, institution boundaries, care, action, and reflection. Polarizing occurs when these capacities are treated as mutually exclusive. The future cannot be built by one half of human intelligence fighting the other half. It simply can't. Just someone who just emotions just isn't there. That's intelligence. That's half your fucking chakra systems. You can't function that way. You weren't designed to. Imagine that fractured out and all the things that that collective does through that distorted. My friend, they made religions like that. They made governments like that. They made worlds like that. You are harmonic. You have the golden eye. You have the ability to see and reorganize just by your state of effing being. Alright, I'm cooking. Let's go. The future cannot be built by one half of your human intelligence fighting the other half. Okay? We got Venus in Virgo and Mars in Gemini. Value and velocity must learn to cooperate. Venus in Virgo asks, is this useful? Is this ethical? Is this ethical? Is this clean? Is this sustainable? Does this action actually reflect the values that have been claimed? Then you got Mars and Gemini asking, what is moving? What can be said? What can be what can be tried? Where's the opening? Okay, this sounds crazy. Hold on. How quickly can the signal travel? How many possibilities are available? One system evaluates and the other accelerates. One of them refines and the other multiplies. One wants precision and the other wants movement. When these systems are not coordinated, the person becomes internally divided. They act faster than their values can evaluate. Or they evaluate so endlessly that action becomes impossible. They speak impulsively and then attempt to repair. Or they perfect the message until the moment passes. They desire stability while constantly stimulating instability. They claim to value peace while rewarding themselves with the excitement generated by conflict. They say they want intimacy, but keep their attention fragmented across endless possibilities. They say they want embodiment, but refuse the repetition through which embodiment develops. They say they want truth, but remain addicted to novelties. The solution is not to choose Venus over Mars or Mars over Venus. The solution is governance. Values establish your directions. Actions test reality. Discernment interprets the feedback. Correction refines. Action does not become a weapon against the heart. This is intelligent manifestation. Not waiting until everything is perfect. Not moving so quickly that the field cannot integrate. Do not let speed outrun wisdom. Do not let perfection prevent movement. This is the collective promotion into self-governance. It's a big deal, and I just looked up and said 144 exactly on the dot. Oh, we just getting started. Come on.
Every light you see represents someone who chose growth, creativity, and community. Builders, artists, teachers.
It's you. You're a node in the net. You hear me?
Welcome to Go Nova. The future isn't built by spectators. It's built by the people who show up first.
Come on.
Become a founding member of Go Nova and help build what's next. If these transmissions have inspired you, thank you. More Go Nova.
Let this be a collective breakdown of the densities in the ecosystems, subtle bodies, and what upgrades actually mean. This is something that I wanted to speak before tonight's transmissions and what these maps actually are. These diagrams combined with a few ideas of mine, different spiritual systems into one symbolic cosmology. So a 15-dimensional time matrix, we got 5 harmonic universes. Physical, emotional, mental, soul, oversoul, avatar, and the higher mind layers. The Gnostic ideas like the demiurge, the archons, and the veils. Modern ascension technology such as the Christos Templars, the Kundalini currents, and the crystalline biology in the star races. Scientific, all these words should be like, yeah, these ideas come from different traditions. They are not one ancient system. A healthy way to describe them is, this is a symbolic metaphysical map, not a verified photograph of the actual universe. I just wanted to show you guys that video. I'll be getting into this upcoming week. Ashe. And those that are watching this on the replay, this is for y'all. You can
You are
speed
not
this
just
up.
watching.
Let's go.
You are part of the signal. Thank you for being here. Your presence matters. Interstate Neptune. My transmissions, music, videos, and living library are waiting inside Go Nova. Stay connected. You do not want to miss what is coming next.
Oh yeah.
You have entered a living transmission. Put on your headphones, tap like, share the signal, and follow the station. Watching a longer transmission, tap 2 times speed and ride the current. Stay with the signal. Pause for a sovereign reset. Drop your shoulders. Unclench
Deep
your
breath,
jaw.
come on.
Take 1 deep breath.
Participate.
You are safe inside the signal. The ocean still remembers my
Live every day
name.
at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
There you are. I'm home.
For our victory! Long live the realm!
Long live the sovereign! Vibe. Come on, we just getting started. It's a pause, guys. Get your water. We taking full ass advantage of this fucking moon. Oi. Of this time and space within ourselves. Not some spookism outside of ourselves, but understanding what symbolically this means. This is the collective promotion. Freedom without intergovernment becomes chaos. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, we got a big stepper. Come on, son, let's go. 347 in the house. Stand up. Let's go. All this intelligence, hold on, I want to explain something. All this intelligence, you got to be connected with your body as well. You got to be able to dance. I'm not saying you got to do it now, here, whatever. I'm just saying this is exactly what this message has been about. It's like not denying yourself of half your own intelligence. These energies and these functions are not supposed to fight each other. They work together. And I feel like we're good. I'm just my Virgo ass. Big stepper, on fire, on fire. Ooh yeah, I'm on fire. Oh, we getting through this threshold, baby. Things are popping up. But we pushing through. Let's go. I feel like I gotta make some music. Get that itch. Like, you know how you as you evolve and develop yourself, you go into like different versions. I feel like I'm stepping into a new version. We
she's that girl.
Come on, we gotta break the 2-hour mark.
From my heart, my soul, ready, let's go. Ignite turbo, happy speed, eat the flow. It's a vibe, hop in the whip, chariot, let's go home. Like boom, 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 boom. Baby, let me see you move, smooth. Chakra shake, Shakira, hips don't lie. She's so fine. Light up the planets, the stars are aligned. Promoter Poseidon, flames intertwine. Combust the sacred love, ooey, energy feeling so alive. Big energy, cannot hide. Big step north, no jump, electric slide. Don't let it pass you by, the soul star out and shine. Shine, tiptoe on the clouds,
come on.
Glide high, portals in the sky. 999, ships that fly at the wings, we come alive.
Gaia!
Look who's in the room, caught my heart, got an eye on you. Is this what it feels like to be in love? Whoa, so starstruck on you. No,
let's go.
Off like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, we lit.
Baby, let me see you move, smooth. Chakra shake, Shakira, hips don't lie. She's so fine.
We flying high.
The stars are aligned. Promoter Poseidon, flames intertwine. Combust the sacred love.
Ooey, energy, feeling so alive.
Big energy, cannot hide. Big step north, no jump, electric slide. Don't let it pass you by, the soul star out and shine. Tiptoe on the clouds, glide high. Portals in the sky, 999. Ships that fly at the wings, we come alive. Look who's in the room, caught my heart, got an eye on you. Is this what it feels like to be in love?
Come on, let's go, we live.
Off like boom, 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 boom. Baby, let me see you.
What's the vibe though? Are we gonna keep going? Cause I can keep going. No, like. It's like, oh, whoa, what's happening? I like it. I am so happy because I couldn't find these songs, but I swore I uploaded it, bro. I could cry right now. This is some older shit. She says, see, we vibing. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. This was called Celestials. I say.
Walking the red carpet, yeah, the world is just a stage. Time to separate the clothes from the fake. I just wanna say, don't run away. Celestials.
I'm about to have a soft moment, bro. A tender moment from my heart. You came a long fucking ways, bro. And you didn't abandon yourself this time. And you didn't crash out, bro. Damn.
How do I explain this all in a song? You're more than just a human, celestial son of God. That just means you're from the
love you, that's what's up. Let's come on, get it. Hey.
That's just what you are, my shooting star. Celestial.
Yeah, we in here, baby. Come on, the sun's are rising. My fucking brothers, let's go. Fuck yeah. I said, like, because we didn't abandon ourselves, we didn't run away, bro. You didn't run away. You're able to sustain your destiny, bro. You're fucking sustain. Relationship is being able to rely, like one node to another node. Ooh, speaking of that, a new echo, that's you. Ah! You're a new echo to the system. Let's go. I'm not gonna stop. I'm extra with it. I don't care anymore. Listen, that's you. That pulse, that throb, the ecosystem, that is you. You're a new echo. I'm telling you. That's you. You're new, Bobby. Wake up. Yo, this really just broke my heart, bro, because I thought the lyrics were gonna be on there and it would have cleaned this up so nicely. But damn, this beat is fire. But I can't listen to it now. This shit broke my heart.
Oh,
just like that.
Quick, run!
Just like that, it put me into this song. Let's go.
Celestial fire in my lungs, he's awake and run. Now they feeling dumb. They thought it was a game, and now they're all numb. They're so scared to meet the beast, at least they lit the match. And now I'm about to combust to go Nova. This the fall and the rise, the sinking place, the shadow phantom of the opera, mask illusions. But I see the drama like Tommy Ray Gun, killing spree. 1, 2, turn nightmare prophecy. Ancestors on the drum, the war cry. Every step I take, I make the old world fall. Low vibes, low entities. Let's light them up, your ultraviolet light gun. Power go Nova, straight from the sun. Oh no, gaslight like he need therapy. Shut up, like are you even hearing me? Earth angel vibes, so heavenly, but I built like a titan, can't even bury me. This is more than music, this is alchemy. Through way shifting chemistry, this is my fix, my boss. I am the storm, I embody the force. Last of the living, land of the dead, activate heart phasing in here to transcend. You are more than this, the living legend. Get out your head, rewriting the end, the reckoning. My soul, star majesty, reign eternal, no end, only new beginnings. Living on the edge, I'm phasing through time, let explodes. Breaking design, they wanted me silent. I speak in fire, walk through traps, building empires. Every word encoded destiny, every step erasing the enemy. Transmission, remember the last thing you said to me. Shot me up with that therapy, tried to rewrite my memory. I cut the script, took back my energy. So run, too late, it's already begun. Celestial fire in my lungs, he's awake and run. Now they feeling dumb. They thought it was a game, and now they're all numb. They're so scared to meet the beast, at least they lit the match. And now I'm about to combust to go Nova. This the fall and the rise, the sinking place, the shadow phantom of the opera, mask illusions. But I see the drama like Tommy Ray Gun, killing spree. 1, 2, turn nightmare prophecy. Ancestors on the drum, the war cry. Every step I take, I make the old world fall. Low vibes, low entities. Let's light them up, your ultraviolet light gun. Power go Nova, straight from the sun.
Out of metal.
Gaslight like he need therapy. Shut up, like are you even hearing me? Earth angel vibes, so heavenly, but I built like a titan, can't even bury me. This is more than music, this is alchemy. Ether way shifting chemistry. This is my fix, my boss. I am the storm, I embody the force. Last of the living, land of the dead, activate heart phasing in here to transcend. You are more than this, the living legend. Get out your head, rewriting the end, the reckoning. My soul, star majesty, reign eternal, no end, only new beginnings. Living on the edge, I'm phasing through time, let it explodes. Breaking design, they wanted me silent. I speak in fire, walk through traps, building empires. Every word encoded destiny, every step erasing the enemy. Transmission, remember.
Yeah, we changing that. We gotta go Ronan. That bring it up. Come on. Do it to us, baby. Do it. That energico is your own economy, the own echo. Tap in.
Ronan, bitch, yeah, and I'm here to slay anything or nothing that be in my way. So raise the golden trumpet, melody begin to play. Oh, you done it now. Certain tunes you don't wait. Jealous, you're two-faced, you're too late. I'm a shade, get a trailblaze my own way. I don't care how much time it takes, cause I'm a real in the world of fate.
I'm with some real ones. I can feel it. Let's go. See the two with turtle.
Eternal fucking go berserk, freaking freak. No way too much for you to ever try to stop me. You soulless parasite. You're too weak, too dumb to ever think you can control me. Hold me, breaking free, rolling 33, 44, 55. Level up.
Level up.
So come alive and I'm
up. Hey.
Oh,
we in here lit. Oh, what we doing? We creating realities? What we doing? Get in the cosmic Merkaba. And I'm here to slay anything or nothing that be in my way. So raise the golden trumpet. Done it now. It sounds like I said jealous, but I would say Janice. But it's the same energy. Round after round. I think this is fit for the moon too. Come on, tap in. You got to.
Universe gon' bless me, keep blessing me. Bless even for these enemies. Even though what you said to me, tried to stop me, you wish that on me. But my soul, you can't take that away from me. Send across the galaxy, I'm feeling so me. Send about the
Yeah, a lot of you. I'm gonna speak for myself, and if it resonates, it resonates. It was never the question of power. Now you have power with wisdom and love. That's a whole trifold flame. That's like oversoul. That's beyond super. What's it called? Superhuman. And you don't even care. Okay, that's how powerful you are, bro. Came a long ass way. And this is your promotion. Wherever you are right now, if you come into this side of town, you in here, hello, fully present, mind and body, I'm here to tell you this is your promotion. You're promoted. Yo, I wish I had that sound clip. That chick goes, what's her name? You're my number one. What's it called? Something. Going way up. You're a whole no, dude, for real. Like, hear me. This is from my heart. Listen. You push the darkness back, and you do that with your raw, with your radiation. Be radiant. Be radical about the things you love and value, which you already are with the wisdom and devotion. Hello, but I'm still gonna cook because it makes sense in the fucking stories. Ancient tales of Egyptian times. One of the gods was upset that he didn't have the earthly life like his brother. And he went to visit his father and he was mad. And then his father told him why. And he showed him he's going to have his position. And he's going to have to push back the sun. And he was upset. But realizing that's a whole responsibility. This ain't a Corey show. This, you should be able to have the intelligence and relate this with yourself. In your own psychology, in your own fucking development. Okay? My bad, I was going in, bro. I think it was a matter of him being immature and not ready to have that position yet, is what it was. And he didn't look at it from a position. But his grandfather would push back the dark abyss every day. The sun on his chariot would push back the darkness. Yeah. This ain't Corey's show. This is the Ancient Tales, bro. They could definitely relate in my life. And this should relate in yours, because it's a script. Like, whoa, where did we just go? Where did we go? I don't know, guys. I got this headset. It's dope. The only problem I can complain about is that I can't hear myself. That's it. But that's all. I can't even complain. I like it. It works. Hey, hey, hey. Bro, if I had an interface, bro, I'd put a reverb. Yo, you're getting through this threshold, baby. I swear. Let's go. We already there. Time collapsed on that bitch. We're holding it. Happy with say. Stepping out of the crowd. Holding the crash out. Show me the keep on the blast. No stop. Out of the way. Now it's time. I'm so I'm going hard right now. Y'all can't even see me. You know, kinetic energy is a thing, right? I can go in. Yeah, I can really go on a kinetic energy. They didn't want me to know this, yo. I didn't even get to go to school, bro. Listen, when you turn the temperature up on the heat dial, bro, and you seeing like it goes up and you see it, that's kind of like a microwave. It speeds up the molecular structure. And it gives you a temperature. You do that innately, bro. Mira. You are a superconductor, bro. I'm trying to tell you. And we the new kid on the block, son. Young Stewart, young elder. This is your celebration. This is your fucking promotion, bro. Dive in. Ooh, yeah. All the way. Daddy so high. I'm so lit. Oh my god. Higher heart. Come on. That's you. So, the collection promotion. I say collection promotion, the collective promotion. Yo, we at over a 2-hour mark. We're breaking records, bro. A literal threshold. Thank God for thresholds, bro. For real. For real. It's the separation between wombs, worlds, realms. Fuck yeah. Lymphatic energy can't get through. No, some fucking kitchen witch, some bitter bitch. None of that energy. Close the whole fucking door on that shit. Confirmation from the train in the background. Venus and Virgo. Interesting. I want you to know something. If you don't get nothing I say because of fucking whatever, I want you to know that you are a primary node in your own system. That's big shit right there. You went on the journey. North Node Express, that's right, goddess. Y'all getting me excited, bro. So I've been saying that for a while. And you are the most important person in your own life. That's a big deal. Self-importance. You value yourself. And you are not the same. And the source says you are the most important person in your life. Many people resist this because they confuse passes through your body, perception, your nervous system, your memory, your language, and your decisions. You are the primary node through which your life is experienced and directed. If that node is unstable, every connected system receives distortion, period. Your relationships, your children, your work. What is this? I'm floating. They are undermining their own instrument. A leader who cannot regulate their emotional charge becomes dangerous to the field. A healer who needs to be needed may unconsciously preserve dependency. A protector who never rests eventually begins interpreting everything as a threat. Every one of these should resonate with us. You're all of this. So far I said leader, healer, protector, teacher, giver, messenger. Sounds like cranial nerves. It sounds like a 12-part system. The giver, Cancer, who can receive, eventually turns generosity into hidden control. A messenger who can tolerate correction may confuse criticism with persecution. A visionary who refuses practical reality may turn inspiration into instability. Self-value is not vanity. It is system maintenance. Like in this new realm, celestial realm, the minimum is you need to know you're the shit, bro. And people feel better around you. When you're at your best, everything around you grows. And now, self-value is not vanity. It is the system maintenance. You are not the entire network, but you are responsible for the conditions of the node through which one participates. Quantum technicians, the stability of a network depends partially on the health, the accuracy, and regulation of its individual nodes. Personal maintenance is therefore a collective responsibility, not merely a private concern. We're talking about emperors and empresses now. We're talking about many kingdoms. We're talking about the real Skynet, the real intelligence. That is you. You're a node unto yourself, of your own whole fucking universe. You're the center point, center. Okay, and the next level of intelligence, and it's actually the first ascended number, leaving the Earth realm. It's happening on a planetary level, mind you. You got to be able to have relations, dude. You got to be able to connect, just like this video game down here. They have a relations network and shit. I don't know. One of the 12-part systems. The next level of this is what I'm saying is to be able to steward, to sustain, to circulate, to have the intellect. This is a threshold that we're passing. The ability to take infrastructure, make it architecture, and circulate it with the collective. You are a node. You are able. That circulation creates an economy of this new world. The echo, the oscillation, the breathing, the circulation. The stability of a network depends partially on the health, the accuracy, and regulation of its individual nodes, each one of you. Personal maintenance is therefore a collective responsibility, not merely a private concern. So taking care of yourself protects everything connected to you. You do have a radiance. You have an umbrella of influence. The old world order is not only outside of you. The old world order is not only outside you, Every external system has an internal correspondence. The source speaks about dismantling old world order structures and restoring divine order, but collective systems do not survive only because institutions impose them. They survive because people reproduce their logic internally. Hierarchy survives through the need to dominate and the need to submit. Propaganda survives through unexamined emotion reaction. Centralized power survives through fear of personal responsibility. Consumer culture survives through internal emptiness. Victim systems survive through the refusal to recognize available agencies. Spiritual manipulation survives through desires to be chosen. And celebrity architecture survives through the fantasies. The old world is not only a government, corporation, religion, technology, elites, institutions, algorithms, or hidden structures. It is also internal architecture, a pattern of consciousness. A person may oppose domination politically while dominating their family. Reject exploitation publicly while exploiting themselves privately. Condemn propaganda while sharing information that confirms their identity without investigation. Speak against hierarchy while demanding admiration. Speak of unity while requiring ideological sameness. Speak of sovereignty while depending on constant external validation. Damn, bro. These shadow aspects, this threshold, this shit, even to read it, I feel every word. You think I don't feel every word I'm reading? I feel every word. Listen. Speak of unity while requiring the sameness in the ideology. Speak of sovereignty while depending on constant external validation. Speak of healing while punishing anyone who names the womb. This is why merely replacing external leadership cannot produce. This is why merely replacing external leadership cannot produce a new world. If the internal operating system remains unchanged, the new structure eventually recreates the old pattern. Damn. Different symbols, different language, and different personalities, same architecture. Right, goddess? Damn. The real dismantling begins when the logic of domination, dependency, and extraction, manipulation, performance, and unexamined authority is interrupted inside the individual's node. Only then can a different system be built. Quantum technicians' institutions are reinforced by repeated psychological and social patterns. Structural change without corresponding change in behaviors, identity, and power relations often reproduce the original system. Simple terms, you cannot build a new world using the same behavior that created the old one. Divine order is not control. Before I begin this, bro, I need to play some music, bro, and I need to drink some water. Go Ronan. Yeah, we here, family.
There's this feeling I get when I'm with you. Stella, East Corp. Moving with my way, feeling so sustaining stone powers in us.
12:33. Let's go. I love you guys. We lit. Come on. Feel it now. Dancing on the ground.
listen, it's that 44th StarCommander call with the purpose, cosmic ranger, baby.
I'm about to go major.
Gone in the vapor, I was born in a major. Death to the critics, gon' see later. Tonight I'm changing it up, changing the scene. Child of the rose, red rose, the crystalline, beautiful butterfly, unicorn, universe, and us, beloved angelic beings. Wake up from this dream. Pop shit felt, don't care anymore. Over soul, over it, and I know you know what I mean. Damn, I'm here now. Vengeance of love. P54, here I come. Ancestors banging on the drum. Rave for love. So I go bang, bang, and I turn it off. Never chill. Let's be for real, real. I and us fracture out, self-multiplied. Love can't be quantified. No local parts, something greater. Stand up, mighty living, I feel like I'm flying. So retrieval and now my own soul is shining. Mighty living, I feel like I'm flying. So retrieval and now my own soul is shining. There's this feeling I get when I'm with you.
Stella, Stella, Ace Cups, overflowing my way.
Sustaining
center, station, secure within yourself. Divine order is not control. You gotta be able to dance, bro, because that's half of your intelligence. Literally what we talking about. All this intellect, nah, nobody having. Divine order is not control. Order is relationship, proportion, and correct function. The phrase divine order is often misunderstood. People imagine rigid hierarchy, perfect obedience, a universe where every role is fixed and every disruption is treated as rebellion. But living order is not mechanical control. A forest is ordered. It is not centrally micro. A constellation order at its most useful means right relationship. The heart performs the function of the heart. The boundaries performs the function of the boundaries. The leader performs the function of steward. The teacher teaches without owning the student. The healer assists without claiming authority over another. Recovery. The protector defends without requiring permanent war. The individual expresses uniqueness without consuming the collective. The collective supports participation without easily individualizing. Power circulates according to function. Resources move towards life. Feedback travels through the system. Distortion can be named. Correction remains possible. No role becomes exempt from the accountability. This is harmonic order. Not everyone does the same thing. Everyone functioning in correct relationship to the whole. So divine order don't mean control, asshole. Look at the forest, it's divinely ordered. Look at your body with the billion cells, the real fucking ecosystem. Listen, moving on. Quantum technicians, healthy systems depend on differentiated roles, feedback, and distributed intelligence. Resource circulation, accountability, and coordinated rather than total central control. Those that been riding with me for a while know we've been on this already. Y'all know, bro. I've been on that shit. That's the next level, bro. Being able to distribute your intelligence, Mr. I know it all, asshole. All this intelligence, but you can't connect with another being. You have no relationship skills. Nobody have an ass. Look at my phone getting glitchy when I start copping attitudes. Simply function without damaging the whole. You got your own whole. You got your own center. The Leo-Aquarius axis is a civilizational initiation. The sun must enter the constellation without losing itself. Leo and Aquarius together describe the challenge of mature civilization. Leo represents the sovereign center. The sovereign center. Come on now. Creative identity. Radiance. Courage. The personal sun. Aquarius represents the network. The collective intelligence. That's crazy. I was just thinking that, goddess, this is the same as your naval chart. Aquarius represents the network, collective intelligence, innovation, distribution, systems, and the constellation. Leo without Aquarius becomes monarchy of the ego. Aquarius without Leo becomes faceless collectivism. Leo without Aquarius says, my light is the light. Aquarius without Leo says, individual difference is dangerous. The higher synthesis says, every node carries a unique signal. Every signal belongs inside a larger field of relationship. The individual must not disappear into the collective. You're able to have your individualism. The collective must not become a stage for the individual domination. When I read that, goddess, you wrote the human and the humanitarian. In my head, I thought it said the true human. You're the real human. The humanitarian. I like that. The collective must not become a stage for individual domination. The sun must remain a sun, but it must learn that the sky contains other stars. This is the end of the spiritual celebrity architecture as the highest model. Game shift. You heard me? I hope y'all listening, bro. That was a fucking bar, bro. This is the end of spiritual celebrity architecture. This is also the end of outsourcing your authority as well. But yeah, so moving on, the model replicates the old authority. So the future cannot be built around one unquestionable force or one unquestionable voice at the center and thousands of passive receivers around it. The model replicates the old authority. The Aquarian model developed many intelligent nodes, such as your fucking self, many centers, you, many forms of contribution, many points of perception, coordinated through shared principles. This does not mean there are no leaders. It means leadership becomes functional rather than absolute. A person may lead in one domain and receive guidance in another. I need help. I'm not perfect. I lead by being my highest and authentic self, just like you. A person may lead in one domain and receive guidance in another. Don't get it confused. Authority becomes contextual. Transparency is where the game is at. Being real with yourself is where the game is at. Being correctable, being open, having a relation. The question is no longer who will save the collective. The question becomes, how does the collective become intelligent enough to participate in its own transformation? Quantum technician distributed systems are more resilient when intelligence, decision making, and adaptive capacity exists throughout the network rather than becoming concentrated entirely at one point. The future does not need one giant star, it needs an intelligent constellation. The prism is a model of transmission. Advanced beings clarify the signal rather than owning it. The source describes those who recognize the shift as prisms through which it becomes magnified. This is a precise image. A prism receives a unified beam and reveals differentiated informations within it. It does not invent the light. It does not ever. It functions is translation. This is what an advanced teacher, artist, or oracle, healer, leader, scientist, architect, or even a messenger is meant to do. Is to receive a signal, clarify it, differentiate its components, translate it into usable form, and return authority to the receiver. The immature messenger uses transmissions to enlarge identity. The mature messenger uses identity as an instrument of transmission. The immature messenger creates dependency. Every one of you have a messenger. You have your nervous system. You have your fucking your own network, neural network, okay? The mature messenger uses identity as an instrument of transmission. The immature messenger creates dependency, and the mature messenger increases the intelligence of the network. The immature messenger says, "Believe me because I received the message." The mature messenger says, "Examine what is useful. Test this through discernment. Compare it with reality. Observe it, what it produces. Become more capable of direct relationship with truth." This is the difference between priesthood and prism, between possession and transmission, between spiritual hierarchy and distributed awakening. The prism does not become less valuable because it is not the source. Its precision is its value. Its transparency is its authority. Quantum technicians, high quality transmissions increases the receiver's compatibility and capacity for understanding and independent judgment. The field is not an excuse for emotional vagueness. I think that's the word. vague. What does that spell? Vague? Is that vague? But I need some water and I need to play some music because this is a long live, bro. We almost at 3 hours. We're breaking records. Who's with me? Hold on, I gotta play that now. To the sovereign.
You are not just watching. You are part of the signal.
Oi.
Thank you for being here. Your presence matters. Interstate Neptune. My transmissions, music, videos, and living library are waiting inside Go Nova. Stay connected. You do not need and ride the current. Stay with the signal.
We are sound shaping our environment
Pause
as we
for
speak.
a sovereign reset.
Hop in the whip.
Drop your shoulders.
Hop in your whip.
Unclench your jaw. Take one deep breath.
That's our whip.
You are safe inside
Take
the
it out.
signal.
So we are literally going through a portal. Wow.
Tuned in
The
to
ocean
King
still
James,
remembers
live
my
every
name.
day at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
There you are. I'm home.
For our victory!
This is it, for our victory.
Long live the realm!
Long live the realm! Yes, long live the sovereign. Oh yeah. Bring it back. Bring it back. Make it clap. What?
Go Nova.
Go Nova.
Become luminous.
What just happened? I don't know what you're talking about. Heaven on earth. Go Nova, yeah. Commander. I want heaven on earth.
I want it now. Open the sky. Bring heaven down to earth. To earth. show that I'm
Ready now.
Taking off on the clouds and
Ain't no
we're getting
fit.
high. Getting high, falling in love, yeah.
Calling on you
to
to the sky. I forgot what I look like in the whoa. Chewbacca.
Come alive, feel it in your soul, put your hands up high, yeah. Come alive, feel it in your soul, put your hands up high, yeah. I write this for my star family, yeah. It's like
no one really understands me, so I keep on marching,
gotta
keep going, yeah.
Moving on to the top, it's like I'm marching heaven bound.
Hold on.
Ascend to the next level, I'm feeling.
I just had a thought about what we're talking about, and a prism isn't necessarily bad. You gotta understand, authenticity is the highest light, period. That's not feelings. That's the new juice. If you're looking for juice, I'm putting you on. Okay then. Alright, moving on. Let's go. Full of love in the maze. Hold on, why? Why? Let me show you fucking why, bro. Because I'm making a whole fucking... You see these planets? You see Mars? You see these are also wombs, ecosystems. These are hues of humanity. These are harmonic universes. Motherfucker! You see how blue? You see the celestial realm, you see Earth, you see Mars. Time traveler, you see it, motherfucker? We going Nova. Authenticity, thank you. That's an actual ship. Now, thank you for you anchored me in just now, bro. That's why I'm glad you're here, bro. In general. You see how blue? You see how high blue is? Do you see? Blue. That's why the real game, instead of usually when you're that's why alpha, they get their power from comparing it to low frequency. Authenticity is much higher. That's the juice. And I just snap, crackle, and pop. I had a moment. You know? Greatness is built on many moments, and we've had many moments. Let's go.
I want heaven on earth. I
want it now.
Open the sky.
Fuck yeah.
Bring heaven down to earth. To earth.
Fuck yeah.
Star family, I know that
you're looking down.
I just wanna show
that I'm ready now.
Taking off on the clouds and we getting high. Getting high,
that's you.
Love, yeah.
Calling on you
to the sky. No one's in me or I cry. Activate my heart. Come alive, come alive, come alive. Feel it in your soul, put your hands up high, yeah. Come alive.
Come on.
Come alive.
That's the real juice, authenticity. That's the real juice.
I write this for my star family, yeah. It's
like
no one really understands me, so I keep on marching, gotta keep going now. Moving on to the top, it's like I'm marching heaven bound. Ascend to the next level, I'm feeling great. Full of love and amazing grace. Is this what it feels like to float into space? Astral travel like body gone without a trace. I want
heaven on earth. Where's my sword?
I want it now. Open the sky. Bring heaven down to earth. To earth. Star family, I know that you're looking down. I just wanna show
that I'm ready now.
Taking off on the clouds and we getting high. Getting high, falling in love, yeah. Calling on you through the sky. No one's in me or I cry. Activate my heart. Come alive.
It's about connecting with both parts of that intelligence.
Come alive. Feel it in your soul.
Yo, this what we're about to shift into is extreme accountability and level up, meeting us where a lot of us are at right now. So it ain't so personified. This is more universal. It's more harmonic. But if I don't lock in, I don't know. I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta stay on task. Alright. The field is not an excuse for emotional vagueness. It is the relational architecture produced between participants. This is about to get real. The word field is often used without definition. People say the field is intense. The field is shifting. The field is activating. The field feels strange. But what is a field in operational terms? A field is the condition created through relationship. A family field is produced by agreements, secrets, loyalties, roles, punishment, permission, expectation, and emotional patterns. A workplace field is produced by incentives, leadership, communication, competition, trust, surveillance, resources, and culture. A spiritual field is produced by doctrine, charisma, symbols, groups, group emotions, authority, structures, shared practice, fear, aspiration, and collective interpretation. A digital field is produced by algorithms, attention, repetition, outrage, reward, imitating, and visibility. A planetary field, and you're all these fields. That's the craziest part. You're all, you know what I'm saying? A planetary field is shaped by billions of nervous systems participating in institutions, economies, stories, technologies, relationships, and patterns of behavior. The field is not an invisible excuse that removes responsibility. It is the emergent condition generated by what participants repeatedly do. When one participant changes, the field receives new information. When enough participants change the field, it reorganizes, and that's what's happening tonight. By every one of you being a station node, you help reorganizing the structure. When enough participants change the field, it reorganizes. This is how a personal boundary can expose an entire family system. This is how one honest worker can reveal an unethical culture. How one regulated person can interrupt an escalation. How one courageous question can expose false authority. How one creator can introduce a new aesthetic into a stagnant environment. How one leader refuses to worship can alter the architecture of a community. Damn. That's right. I look down, it says big stepper energy. Let's go. The field changes when the pattern of participation changes. Quantum technicians, emergent fields arise from repeated interactions, norms, incentives, expectations, feedback loops, and power relations. They are collective products, not independent mystical forces. The field is what everyone repeated behavior creates together. Harmonic anchors do not absorb everything. They're not a giant black hole. Stabilizing requires structure, not martyrdom. The source speaks to stabilizers, harmonizers, and planetary workers, the guardians and the anchor points. But this role is often misunderstood. A stabilizer is not someone who absorbs every emotion in the room. A harmonizer is not someone who avoids conflict. A planetary worker is not someone who accepts unlimited psychic, emotional, financial, or physical burdens. That interpretation recreates sacrificial identity. An anchor does not chase every wave. It establishes relationship with the ground. A lot of you did such things. Okay? You optimized your scope and zeroed your gun in to 0. Cosmic womb. Anchored in. Harmonic anchor created stability through structure, clear communication, consistent values, a regulated response. You did all this, you tarried. Defined your boundaries. Accurate interpretations. The capacity to remain present during intensity. The willingness to name distortions without becoming a distortion. Intelligence. This is what you literally went through the time continuum, learning and developing your soul. Or your consciousness. So, an anchor does not prevent movement. It prevents uncontained movement from becoming a total disorganization. This is important because harmony is not an emotional comfort. I'm telling you right now, harmony may require confrontation, and I'm ready. You need to be ready. Okay? Mama spaghetti. Yeah, you feel me? I'm going to stop there because you can go away. You got to be capable of both. Have the capacity. You know, it ain't personal, but we can make it personal. Okay, that was a bad example because you also don't want to provoke, but you want to be well balanced. Okay? Harmony may require confrontation. It may require correction, separation, restructuring. A surgeon creates a harmony by removing what threatens the organism. A boundary creates harmony by preventing invasion. A difficult truth creates harmony by ending false agreements. A leader may stabilize the field by refusing the demand to soothe everyone. Real harmonization is the restoration of correct relationship, not the elimination of tension. Damn, ain't that the truth though? Your illumination is increasing your responsibility. Once the pattern is seen, participation becomes conscious. This full moon symbolizes revelation, but revelation is not entertainment. Once a pattern becomes visible, your relationship to it changes. Before recognition, repetition may be unconscious. After recognition, continued repetition becomes participation. You see the relationship requires your self-abandonment. Damn. You see the job survives by consuming your fucking health. Damn. You see the community punishes independent thought. You see that habit regulates emotions while damaging the future. You see the identity depends upon remaining wounded. You see the mission is being used to avoid personal life. You see the spiritual explanation has become a defense against practical truth. You see the person calling themselves a guide cannot tolerate the guided becoming independent. You see, your anger contains intelligence but has become addicted to having an enemy. The illumination itself does not solve the pattern. It removes the innocence. That is why awakening can feel heavy. Consciousness expands the responsibility. The more you see, the less you can honestly claim you do not know. But this is also the restoration of power. Because what can be seen can be examined. What can be examined can be interpreted, or interrupted, rather. What can be interrupted can be reorganized. Illumination does not mean immediate reaction. It means the pattern can no longer operate in complete darkness. Quantum technicians' metacognitive awareness allows the individual to observe their own patterns. Once a pattern becomes conscious, new choices become possible, but responsibility for participation. Once you see the... Are we here? Sound check. Sound check. My mic just went out. Simple terms. Once you see the pattern, the old container is not evil. It is complete. A lot of you have outgrown the womb, and it's supposed to be like that. You're supposed to outgrow. You're getting through this threshold. The image of life breaking through a shell is not sentimental, it is developmental law. A container is useful only while it supports the development of what it contains. The womb itself protects life, then birth becomes necessary. The shell protects the formation. Then the shell becomes the barrier. Like Humpty Dumpty, they thought you were Humpty Dumpty, but you were in. Something was happening on the inside. Listen. The institution organizes a movement. The institution may begin protecting itself more than just the mission. The identity protects a wounded person. Then the identity may prevent a healed person from emerging. The belief creates orientation. Then the belief may become too small for new knowledge. The relationship provides safety, then the relationship may become a structure of stagnation. The spiritual framework helps interpret experience. Then the framework may begin replacing direct experience. This is the principle. Every structure has a developmental horizon, a point beyond which continued containment becomes distortion. The shell does not break because it failed. It breaks because life succeeded. That distinction matters. Without it, people turn every transition into condemnation. They must make the former stage evil in order to leave it. They must demonize the old self, the old partner, the old teacher, the old path, the old institution, the old identity, but mature development can honor the former stage without remaining trapped inside it. You do not need hatred to complete a cycle. You do not need accelerated recognition or accurate recognition. The old architecture carried a former version of consciousness. This new life now requires a larger order. This is so true, bro. Your legacy's not off the back of someone else suffering. All these readers, no one's holding nothing from you. Nothing. You are innately connected to the unlimited probability field. Innately, dude. Go fucking study what that word. You are connected. We gotta develop your imaginations, your intelligence, heal, regulate, watch it flow. Watch it flow. But you don't have to go through hatred or suffer to evolve. There doesn't have to be opposing forces. So, quantum technicians' development often requires the reorganization of dissolution of structures that were once adaptive. A past structure can be valid for one stage and inadequate for the next. Simple terms, the old form may not be wrong. It may simply be finished. The Five of Swords becomes the unburdening. Not every battle deserves permanent residence in the nervous system. You want to talk about some real shit, bro? A lot of you are moving in flow state, and you got to regulate, which is beautiful. Neutral feel weird. But anyways, you're realizing that not everything is so urgent. Not everything needs your whole ass nervous system. Especially for those of real influence, those that show themselves on display. And it could be in art, it could be in music, it could be in fucking whatever. You're a light bender, you're an actual conductor. You're realizing to save parts of you and how to move. Realize that not every battle deserves permanent residence in your heart, in your nervous system. That is some high tier intelligence. The Five of Swords is traditionally associated with conflict, hollow victory, humiliation, and the residue of battle. But the deeper interpretation presented in the source is unburdening. The recognition that a conflict may have completed its purpose while continuing to occupy identity. 111 on the time. Lock in. This is critical under a full moon that can amplify both visible outrage and unconscious pressure. Damn. There are battles that must be fought, boundaries that must be defended, structures that must be challenged, truth that must be spoken, and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that need to be eaten, because I just had a craving for that. They require the opposition in order to know who they are. That's sad. You don't need opposition to learn. Every disagreement becomes an invasion. Every uncertainty becomes a conspiracy. Every question becomes disrespect, and every correction becomes an attack. And every delay becomes sabotage, and every difference becomes betrayal. This ain't like your value, or good or bad, or heaven or hell. This is development. This is what everybody goes through. Okay? As we... Okay. The sword that once protected truth begins cutting everything nearby. This is how protectors become destroyers. How revolutionaries become tyrants. How wounded people recreate the systems they resisted. Unburdening means extracting intelligence from the battlefield without preserving permanent mobilization. Keep the discernment, release the obsession. Keep the boundaries, release the need to rehearse the violation. Keep the strength. Discernment, boundaries, strength. Release the identity built entirely around the enemy. It's okay. A battle can be historically important without becoming the permanent organizing center of consciousness. Damn. Ain't that the truth? Quantum technicians, a chronic threat orientation can persist after conflict and cause neuro events to be interpreted through the logic of danger. Integration preserves learning while reducing unnecessary defense activation. Simple terms, keep what the battle taught you. Stop giving the battle control over every future room. And this is real for us celestials, big stepper CEOs. The blue monkey is not childish. Play is cognitive, flexible under conditions of uncertainty. We're going to skip that part. So, I skipped 2 talking points to hurry this up. My bad. We are at the 3-hour mark. Damn, I've never been live this long. This is awesome. Y'all still here? It's like we had a sleepover. Who, you still awake? You up? Who here? The New Earth template is a system of relationships. A frequency without social architecture cannot become a civilization. Ashe got us to here. We lit. A frequency without social architecture cannot become a civilization. The source says a New Earth template is being seeded. The intelligent interpretation is not that a completed world descended from elsewhere. A template is an organizing pattern. Slumber party, let's get it. Because I'll be going in. This is very bland. It's very earthly, but it's very practical and necessary. Celestials have the capacity. A template is an organizing pattern. And you can tell who has the Templars by how they're organized, by how they walk in a room and the structure's organized. Everything organized, it reorganizes. Symmetrical, the divine, the source, the real source intelligence has symmetry, has a template. Anyways, it's organized. Alright, moving on. A template is organizing pattern. It's beautiful. A set of relationships that can be repeated. Okay? A civilization template includes answers to questions such as how is power distributed? How are resources circulated? How is conflict handled? How is truth evaluated? How are children protected? How are elders respected? How are creators sustained? How are leaders corrected? How are vulnerable people defended? How is contribution recognized? How does the system respond to exploitation? How does technology serve life? How is individual freedom balanced with the collective consequence? How does a community repair damage? How does it protect difference without rewarding destruction? How does it prevent charisma from replacing governance? How does it allow spiritual intelligence without eliminating critical explanation? Without answers to these questions, New Earth remains aesthetic language. A new civilization does not become real because people agree that love is important. Every civilization claims some form of virtue. The test is whether the virtue enters structure. Does love affect the economic decisions? Does sovereignty affect leadership design? Does unity allow disagreements? Does freedom include responsibility? Does abundance include circulation? This is real, bro. Doesn't mean it's what you want to hear. But CEOs, listen, abundance, you need to circulate. You want abundance in your life? You want freedom? Take some responsibility. Unity, you better be ready for some disagreements. Sovereignty affects leadership design. Okay? Does leadership increase collective capacity or does it centralize dependence? This is where the template becomes operational. This new earth is not simply a higher feeling, it is a different logic of organization. There's that word, organization. Damn. Quantum technician civilizational templates are embodied through institutions, the norms, the incentives, governments, resource systems, education, conflicts, processes, and cultural expectations. Simple terms, a new world needs more than new language. It needs new systems. And I believe I'm with the architects. Hello. That's right, communication is key. Commune to the unification, being unified within ourselves to commune. The next level of intelligence is that blue hue we were looking at, to communicate. I say all that to say ashe to what you're saying. I agree. Communication is key. But communication is high. You understand? It's blue. It's beyond unity. It's one node to another node to rely upon, to relation, two nodes that can hold communication. You see how red is like Mars, green is like Earth. You see how blue? Blue and is a high frequency, man. It's beautiful. Remember the Blue Musketeers? Remember how the Musketeers, they used to have a king and the king got taken over by the Pope? And the Redcoats took over. The last three Musketeers came back and protected the king. The Blue Flame. A new world needs more than just some cute new language. It needs a new system. And a source power does not remove the human responsibility. Spiritual strength must enter. Must enter action. The source says the energy moving through the individual is not merely personal, but it comes from a deeper spiritual power. This can become a profound teaching or a dangerous evasion. The profound teaching is that a human being do not generate themselves alone. Life is received. Consciousness participation in reality larger than its isolated ego. Creativity often arrives as a revelation. Strength sometimes appears beyond what the personality believes was even possible. The dangerous distortion is using source as a substitute for competence. Divine guidance does not eliminate preparation. Spiritual power does not replace skill. Faith does not replace evaluation. Calling does not remove accountability. A person can feel deeply guided and still misunderstand. A leader may feel chosen and still cause harm. A healer may feel energy and still need education. A visionary may see the future and still require a builder, a technician, logistics, money, law, infrastructure and correction. Source power must become responsible through human form. The clearer the transmission, the greater the responsibility to refine the instrument. The vessel matters. Its wounds matter. The education, the motives, the biases, the capacity. Trust me, it matters. Its relationship to power matters. Stuart, I'm learning this, you're learning this, we learning this, we growing. High signal entering an unexamined vessel can still become a distortion. Quantum technicians' insight and inspiration do not guarantee accuracy or ethical execution. Reliable action requires competence, feedback, self-examination, and accountability. A powerful message still needs a responsible messenger. This is the collective leap from the self to the whole. Thank you guys for cheering, bro. I know this is a long message, but it's worth it. You're worth it. Giant Terry tonight, Terra Nova. The source says humanity is moving from the self-focus towards the collective participation, but people cannot responsibly serve the whole while remaining fragmented inside themselves. An unintegrated person enters the collective service carrying unresolved needs. The need to be admired, needed, obeyed, rescued, validated, protected from disagreements, given special status. These needs then enter the mission disguised as spiritual purpose. The collective becomes the stage upon which personal wounds seek resolution. This is why individual healing matters. Damn. Not as endless self-aspiration, as preparation for clean participation. You must know the difference between contribution and compensation. Are you serving because the work matters 1, 2, 3 at a time, or maybe the role protects you from feeling ordinary, or you're leading because the field requires organization, or because being central regulates your insecurity? Are you healing because you respect another agency, or becoming dependent confirms your value? Are you speaking because the truth needs language, or becomes silence because it feels like invisibility? Are you warning people because the danger is real, or because being the one who knows regulates your uncertainty? Damn, the movement from self to whole requires an integrated self. Otherwise, the whole becomes material for the unresolved self. Damn. That is the real threshold. The real threshold is not ascension, it is capacity. You already passed that threshold. The real threshold is not ascension, it is capacity. You have the capacity. You are foundational. The source repeatedly described the threshold, a promotion, a harmonic shift, and the end of the preparation. But no threshold is crossed merely because a date arrives, but the full moon does not complete the work for you. The 8-8 corridor does not come in controlling. More influence without believing the field belongs to you. More spiritual intelligence without becoming less human. This is what determines whether consciousness has actually advanced. Not language, not claims, not cosmological identity, not the number of dimensions named, but fucking capacity. I know a lot of people that could break all this shit down, but they don't have the capacity to have a relationship. The capacity to connect. Capacity is huge. The capacity to hold space. The capacity, a being operating at a higher level must be able to include more reality without collapsing into distortion. And here's the thing, none of this stuff is about good or bad, heaven or hell, but it's about development. Working on yourself. And expanding. A being operating at a higher level must be able to include more reality without collapsing into distortion, more perspective, more responsibility, more relationship, more contradiction, more feedback. The higher order is not escape from complexity. It is the ability to organize complexity without destroying what does not fit the ego. So, I know I've been going in tonight, family. I want to say the full moon is the floodlight before the 8-8 gate. Illumination reveals what embodiment must resolve. Must. This buck moon is not a destination. It is the floodlight. The 7-7 current brought discernment. Ashe. Mercury called for the review. I told you. Saturn called for responsibility, maturity, boundaries, and structural correction. The Aquarius full moon exposes the relationship between the individual and the system. Then the 8-8 corridor asks whether the corrected intelligence can enter embodiment. This is big. The sequence is precise. Truth, review, responsibility, illumination, embodiment. This full moon reveals where you declared sovereignty still depends upon approval. Take this time and take advantage of it. Where your service still depends upon some type of erasing yourself. Where leadership still depends upon attention. Where unity still depends upon agreement. Where your spirituality still avoids practical actions. Where your imagination has not developed architecture. Where your nervous system is still organized around a completed battle. Where masculine and feminine functions are still attacking one another. I went through all this in this live, guys. This is awesome. Where your light has become louder than your listening. Where your shadow has become more fascinating than your responsibility. The 8-8 threshold does not ask, what do you do now? Or does not ask, what do you know? It's asking, what can your body, what can your behavior, what can your relationships, what can your systems, what can your decisions now demonstrate? That is embodiment. Not feeling powerful for one ceremonial event. Not posting declarations of abundance. Not calling yourself sovereign while every external reaction governs your internal state. Embodiment is the point at which the signal becomes visible through constant organization. And the full moon is illuminating that. Trust me. The gate evaluates the capacity. It's not personal, it's capacity. And again, the age of outsourced authority is ending. The sovereign nodes have taken their positions. I salute you, family. The main intelligence of this transmission is not that the sky will perform transformational for us. It is that the collective is operating and is approaching the limit of externally governed consciousness. Old systems of domination remain powerful because people are trained to surrender interpretation, responsibility, and agency. But the new field cannot be built through passive receiver. It requires sovereign nodes, and that's what you are. Not isolated egos, not rebellious children, not spiritual consumers, not people waiting to be rescued, not personalities that are collecting cosmic titles while avoiding human responsibilities. You are a sovereign node, and you are being capable of receiving a signal without surrendering your own discernment. Damn. Capable of participating in networks without losing your identity. Capable of holding authority without becoming authoritarian. Capable of serving without self-erasing. Capable of recognizing source without claiming ownership of source. Capable of manifesting without confusing imagination with structure. Capable of play without abandoning reality. You are capable of conflict without becoming permanently organized around war. Capable of illumination without impulsive reaction. Capable of leaving the shell without condemning the stage that formed them. Damn. Capable of carrying more light without refusing to examine more shadow. The individual sun must enter the constellation. You, the constellation, must become intelligent enough to honor the sun. This is the collective promotion. from obedience to self-governance, from centralized spiritual dependency to distributed intelligence, from martyrdom to sustainable service, from emotional unity to functional coherence, from attractive vision to operational architecture. Let's go. From claiming frequency to building systems that embody it. The old age taught people to look upward for authority. This new age requires authority to become internal and organized and relational accountability. That does not mean everyone becomes their own unquestionable truth. That would be another form of tyranny. It means every being becomes responsible for examining what they receive, what they transmit, what they create, what they tolerate, what they reward, what they repeat, and what they reproduce. The threshold is not crossed because we declare ourselves free. It is crossed when our behavior no longer requires the old cage. Would you believe it, family? That was only part 1. We could do a part 2 at another time, but the constellation builds the new order. Distributed intelligence replaces spiritual sensualization. Power learns to circulate. That is you. The new earth template becomes operational. Da-da-da. Right? That was only part 1. Son of a biscuit, bro. It's like, I can't do it. Why? We move beyond personal self-governance and entered the actual architecture of the collective sovereignty. Confirmation from the train. The devoted pause. Enjoy this moment. The devoted pause. It needs development consciousness. It needs people who understand systems. Big steppers. Like, if you're able to sit in this room like this, if you're able to sit in this room and hold this type of information, you are a literal big stepper. And the network is waiting for intelligent nodes, not crash out nodes. This is not the hour to reduce your intelligence. I will not have it. So the message becomes easier to consume. It is not the hour to rinse. It is not the hour to look at the moon and ask it to do the work your consciousness has been avoiding. The collective does not need another performing of awakening. It needs developed consciousness. I know the party I'm talking to. I'm talking to developers, creators, entrepreneurs, big steppers. It needs people who understand systems. People who can read power, serve without disappearing. People who can lead without requiring worship. People who can cooperate without surrendering judgment. People who can carry spiritual intelligence. People who can hold light without becoming intoxicated by visibility. People who can receive revelation without turning it into instant certainty. That is the work now. The dream has entered the world. The garden became a living network. The lion remembered its heart. The inner sun took the throne. The heart became a sun. The light became architecture, and the pillar took their place. The garden remembered its beauty, and consciousness learned to distinguish the map from territory. The sovereign heart made its move. And now the buck moon lifted the floodlight. Jupiter's amplifying the visible center. Pluto pressed the hidden architecture towards the surface. Venus and Mars exposed the conflict between value and action. The sovereign individual stood across from the collective network, and now the collective is promoted into self-governance. The sun enters the constellation. The prism clarifies the signal. The shell reaches completion. The sword releases the battle. The field reorganizes around intelligent participation, and the old architecture is not ending because humanity has became spiritually special. It is ending because the next stage required capacity the old structure could not contain. The age of outsourced authority is. The constellations are coming online. Say it with me, family. Life is beautiful. Life is good. I am home. Ashe, go Nova. StarCommander out. Guys, before we go, that was the live transmission. Bro, that was intense. The collective promotion. You know I'm about to watch this tomorrow, right? I'm gonna double speed it, bro. This ain't about your worth or identity. This is about development, relation, network, obviously. But I want to get used to going in like this and then opening it up. You know, hear what you guys gotta say. Yeah, we here. We getting there. We here. And getting there. That sounds oxy. But it's really harmonic. Moving stillness. Stillness in motion. I say thank you guys. Thank you. Life is beautiful. Such coherence. Thank you. And loved it. Yeah, I needed this, bro. We needed this. Because you're developing a planetary universal harmonics, bro. Cosmic ships. Galactic ships. Earthquake, shake, pulse, move, vibrate. I'm on my way. Stargate 1111. Ooh, I want a peanut butter jelly sandwich. So make me move. Electric slide when I'm in the mood. I'm feeling kind of good. Wow, family, it is 1:39 in the morning. Oh shit, we went in. Listening and creating. Look at you. Powerful. Powerful. That's actually very smart. It's a great way to utilize this space. Ashe. Well, it's been real, guys. I love and appreciate you. We are growing, expanding.
Enter the Quantum Monthly Report, a multidimensional transmission through the cycles of the cosmos.
Yeah, tonight was powerful. We moved big to ass or sandwich.
Love offerings, I share. Much gratitude.
Bro, peanut butter sandwich smacks, bro. Listen. Level up. Much love, family. Go Nova. Go Nova, Nova. That's you right there. With some honey or banana. That's different. Okay. Some jelly.
Hit the ringy dingy ding.
With that ring a ding a ding. Run it up. I want to see you run it up. Go Nova. We about to have this yacht party coming soon. Celestial Homecoming. Let's go.